Okite, good morning. It is Stanley Parable time. How random is that, right? How random is that? I mean, in which way could I do this that it wouldn't be random? Very true. Good countdown. I think you got it. Maybe you wrote it when it was already starting. I don't know. I don't trust you. I trust you as far as I can throw you. And I haven't worked out long enough to be able to throw you very far. Hello, gamers. We're actually going to play a game. We do need gaming. This is what I'm figuring out. It's like, we do need some gaming. Sometimes you just gotta have a gaming stream, you know? Because it's easy, it's chill, it's fun, it's nice, it's good. Yes? I don't know why I'm explaining all of my reasoning to you, but that is just what I do. I speak all of my thoughts. I mean, we know that. Did I work out today? Why with the today? Why is there such a dramatic pause between the break? Oh, because I haven't worked out enough yet, is what I said. Okay, yes, it's in reference to what I said, obviously. Yes, I have. My muscles hurt. Anyway, hello everybody. Let us run through the list real quick. Hi Warren, hi Angel, hi Purple, hi StreamElements bot, the machines. Hello, or oi, Seppo. Hello, and hello Caliban, and hello Addiction Day 19. I think so too. I think yesterday was day 18, but I don't remember exactly. Of saying cheese, mozzarella, cheddar sucks. We know this. The gains. I can feel the gains. It feels good when you are sore, because then you know that you did something that your body will remember. It's like in video games at the top. And Cha-Chan, hello, I saw you too. I saw you. Me remembering in the middle of my sentence that actually, I forgot to mention someone in the chat. I said hi to Warren as well, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm less sure again. Jesus. However, it's like in video games, when at the top right corner or the middle or wherever of the screen it says, so-and-so will remember this. Your body will remember this. That's what they're saying. Yep. It feels good when you're so... I mean, okay, I handed you this one. I can't even say anything. I cannot. Zecke, finally playing a game that is not Persona and or Disco? You've been praying for this? I mean, we played Minecraft like last week. It's not been that long. And before that we played Gris. And before that, I don't know. Happens sometimes. I'm thinking of a new series to start. And by I'm thinking, I truly mean one of my friends is thinking this for me. And I mean, maybe it's fun. I should try it out. I might start playing the Ace Attorney games. Perhaps, potentially. I don't know if that would be my vibe or not, but we can always stop playing the Ace Attorney games if I don't like them. But I've heard they're good for streams. Would be a lot of reading, probably. Are they voice acted? Legitimately, I know very, very, very little about the Ace Attorney games, aside from that one clown. That's the only thing I know. The Sims, too. I had, like, a Sims build challenge idea. I love The Sims, man. I love The Sims. There's a lot of, like, stream ideas that you can do with The Sims. And they're very chill streams, too. I should do a Sims stream again, but I need to check on something before I do that. Anyway. I don't mind the multiple hellos. Yes, multiple hellos are always better than two little hellos. I would agree with that as well. You know, just means I got twice your attention. Let's go, maximize attention profits. So true. Technically, I am an arachnid, not an insect. Or although, can the two coexist in one species? I do not know. Paradox Entertainment are working on a more adult Sims. What does this mean? What does this mean? Is this like... What do you mean by that? The Sims 5 is also... Oh, you mean like... No, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. The Sims 5 is in development as well, but I think it'll be shit. I don't trust EA at all. I don't trust that EA is gonna be able to do anything good with the Sims franchise. I mean, they haven't been for a very long time. So, my hopes are not too high about that. Do you like more, not sexual, just in general, more adult themes, I believe. Okay, but okay. That's what I was wondering about. Is this like, I was like, is this a joke? Are you saying there's gonna be a naughty Sims game? Finally cooked my first curry yesterday. I saw the pictures. Did you like it? Important question. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? I mean, aliens were in The Sims for a long time. Probably even since The Sims 1. I don't know. Definitely in The Sims 2, though. Aliens are a staple of The Sims, you know? When you look outside, in The Sims, when you purchase a telescope and you go outside at night, I think it needs to be like the full moon or something, but I'm not so sure. And you look outside into the starry night, there is a chance that you can be abducted. Well, your Sim can be abducted by aliens. There you go. Information. Whoa. Information be upon ye. If you're looking for the next long-term gameplay stream project, then Baldur's Gate 3 would be an easy choice. It would be if it wasn't $60. Ace Attorney is $10. Yay, $10. Like, I see my friends play. I see everybody on the internet. Every single person that I know is playing Baldur's Gate. That's not true. I have a good amount of friends who either don't have PCs or don't have a general interest in gaming. I know, right? That's crazy. That exists. That's kind of weird with it. It's very good. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's go. I'm glad. Hell yeah. Curry is actually the best food. It's a proven fact. You should know. We should know this. It's the very best food. Also, listen to this. Wait, is my desktop audio on? Yes, it is. Listen. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice sound? This is me hovering over the language select screen in the game, because I haven't left it yet. This is a very satisfying sound. I fuck with this majorly. I'm very glad. I'm very glad that this is something that I get to do. It's just over there. Hi, Crow. Hello. Privyet. Just quickly popping in to say that I still feel sick. Aw, have a good rest. Have a good rest. Gamers unite, even though not all of my friends are gamers, but yet, it's very ASMR. Like, this is the type of ASMR that I can get on board with, you know? Oh, it could have also been a very loud mouse wheel, but no. It's the in-game buttons of, please choose a screen and subtitle language. So not audio. I'm pretty sure they only have English audio. I don't know. Yeah, Asian food is very amazing in general. I mean, the cuisines around the world, nice. They're very nice. Oh my god, it's Crow! It is Crow! So true. Asian food is the best and most healthy. I like Asian food. Asian food it can be very healthy, yes. For sure. I also like Mediterranean, I guess you would call it. Middle Eastern, Mediterranean. I don't know the categories, but I like that too. I don't have it a lot, but when I don't have it a lot, but when I do, I like it a lot. Hi Yoite, hello, how are you, epic chatter? We're playing the Stanley Parable today. I'm gonna tell you up front, I also said that in the description, because, I mean, of course, I know this game a little bit. Back when it came out and everything, I watched people play it. Everybody did. We all know that, but it's been a while. I have no idea when it even came out. I watched the first one when it came out, and now this is the, like, deluxe edition thing. I watched that too, but only a little bit. So I don't remember the details of anything, so we're just gonna fuck around for a little bit. Good evening, Shang. Good evening, Shang. I mean, it's Asia as well. True, yeah, technically. But you would definitely categorize it differently. Yes. I also wanted to show you what I did yesterday, which was the reason as to why this stream was scheduled kind of late. Not that it matters. I scheduled these early enough, like it's not a problem. But I was up till 2:30 in the morning and then a little bit longer because I was painting. Oh, man. The horse. The horse. I was painting, and the painting turned out really nice, and I need everybody to see it and look at it a lot, and I'm gonna be really annoying. At least I promise myself to be very annoying about this painting on social media, because I do in fact need everybody to see it in the world. Everybody in the world is what I mean when I say everybody there. Opinions on Bavarian cuisine? You do not want to hear it. You do not want to hear it. It's a 2K painting. 2K. It's a 2K resolution picture, hence why it's a bit big. Look. Oh my god, I painted this yesterday. It took 6 hours and 23 minutes or something like that. 20-something minutes, but I don't exactly remember. It's inspired by La Liberté guiding the people. I don't know how to say guidon. I have no idea how you actually pronounce it. Guidon? Probably guidon. Le people. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But look, cool art. Look at the cool art that I did. Oh, it was 27 minutes, actually. I lied to you. Is that a blonde Zecke fairy? The lore is rich and dense in this image. I couldn't explain to you if I tried. I mean, I could. That's Pom, who's an egg, who's also kind of a dragon, who's a character in the QSMV. It's QSMV fan art. Of course it is. It always is. And it's based on that, the painting. You've seen it. Everyone's seen it. Anybody who's gone to a history class has seen it. Liberty guiding the people. Gamers Rise Up. This one very much is Gamers Rise Up. That is very true. That is legitimately what this image is. And I like it a lot, and it features a 12. Have I worn that dress before? I had like a similar one once. I had a similar one once, so Yeah, maybe. Peut-être. Peut-être. Palm cosplay. I've seen a lot of very cute palm cosplays. Palm means apple. Here, have a bit of information. Have a bit of information from me. Brezel is okay. Brezel is good. Beer I don't like. Most meat dishes I don't like. I don't know that much Bavarian cuisine, to be honest. Like, I just like to dunk on Bavaria, but I don't know what's, like, their #1 food experts into the rest of Germany. You know, whatever. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Palm? No, like apple palm. Like apple palm, because she's the French egg, because the QSMP is multinational. Yeah, Bavarian cuisine is all meat. That's what I assumed. Yeah, that's like my mental image is like sausages, more sausages, different sausages, worse sausages, you know, the usual. Hi Isaiah, I'm showing off my art because I spent 6 hours on it yesterday. It basically uninterrupted, because once I start I cannot stop. What do you mean? Autism? What? No, that's crazy. But if I sit down to paint something, I will have to finish the painting, otherwise I might perish. That is just a thing. That just happens. Is this a good work ethic? No. No, you should take breaks. It's better for the things that you make and yourself. That doesn't apply to me, though. We didn't have geography classes, so what's my grades in geography? Don't have them. Never had, well, like, we had, like, 1 in 3rd grade or something, legitimately. Like, this sounds like a joke, but it's true. So, yeah. I could also show you the 8-minute speed paint I have of this painting, but I don't know if I want to delay Stanley that much. I might just talk about this painting every day now. Who knows? Who knows? Casino ad, slay. Enjoy your casino. Kasnocken, but a kind of Southern German and German in general. Kasnocken I've never heard of before, like at all. And hi F-boy, hello. So we're gonna play Stanley Parable today. We're just gonna fuck around, get some endings. You know, I know the general gist of the game. It's pretty big. It's not like we're gonna explore every single possibility, but you know, just fuck around and have fun. Enough Bavarian talk for today. Truly. Let's leave Bavaria behind. Oh my god, Tenji, what are you up to? Little Gamer having big troubles. Big troubles for Little Gamer. I mean, what else is new, right? It's probably that the people who live above us moved a chair. In case you wanted to know what he was upset about. I wasn't there, but I can tell you the likelihood that that was the reason that he was upset is pretty high. They may have moved a chair, or perhaps one of them, like, jumped or something. Ooh, anything that makes, like, hard contact with the floor. Tenji's like, how dare you? You can't do this. I'm now going to bark at, like, decibels way louder than the noise you just made in order to tell you that you shouldn't have been so loud. Very good thinking, Tenji. He's on top of this. How much of the game do you know? A lot. Yeah, I know, it's better when played blind, but like somebody gifted it to me a while ago, a long while ago, hence why I had basically forgotten about it for a bit. Because I just, you know, I used to put a lot of shit on my wish list. Now I only have very specific stuff in my wish list. Thank you, Tenji. Or more specific stuff, rather. And then, you know, I just kind of didn't play it because I was like, well, I already know it. But I think I've forgotten a few things. Probably, possibly. It's fun to see blind reactions, but how can you? Does Thüringen have anything besides Rostock and Klöße? No. No, that's all. Thüringer Rostbratwurst. Thüringer sausage is the best, though. So, like, you know, slay, I suppose. My wish list is never ending. I used to do that too, right? When it was just that Thüringen is not Bavaria. Checkmate. Different part of Germany. No, it's fine. When I used to just, you know, be a person who wasn't an online personality, I also had a very long wish list, but then people started actually gifting me things from the wish list, and I was like, oh, I should probably make the wish list a little bit more specific and not just as a general bookmark for any game that I might be interested in, because people are buying these, and then I'm like, oh, shit. These should just be ones that I really, really do want, basically. And the Tesla factory in Germany is apparently a very dangerous workplace. Not too surprising. Gonna link an article on the Discord. Nice, we can read that tomorrow, maybe, perhaps. Look, we're over here on this screen again, because we haven't been for a while. I know, actually, that the game doesn't have a lot of UI or anything. So I think this will be fine. I don't think you'll be missing anything if we are on full screen. And these are the good buttons. Listen. Listen to the good buttons. They're very nice. I just booted up the game. This is the first thing that showed up, so I hope it doesn't like, crash or do anything weird after that, because sometimes it do that. We'll see. It has germ in it, true. There's germs everywhere, actually. Germ just means yeast in Austrian German. Really? Huh. Anyway, we're gonna do English subtitles, of course. Ooh, the clicking sound is nice, too. Ah, look, you can see them. you can see a little preview in case I don't know what the preview is good for, but there you go. Confirm. No, we're gonna do English. We could do I was thinking about making it French, but I will not be doing that. Ukrainska, Ruski, Yazik. How different are they? Quite different, quite different. I never know. No, English is fine. We're gonna do English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. I have not, but I've seen it. Please adjust your slider until the computer is barely visible. I mean, it's quite visible, but... YouTube likes to render things a little bit darker, and I'm not great at seeing in the dark, so I'll keep it. I'll keep it at around here. That's fine, probably. Current time. 18. Wait, is it AM or PM? Fuck. I always mix that up. I mix that up 100% of the time. Well, I'm sure they would tell me, right? Are we an AM or are we at PM? We're fucking 12. That's why I say noon. Cause like, noon and midnight. Cause that's way fucking easier than fucking AM and PM. Is noon AM. Tenji, please, for the love of God. AM refers to midnight, so no. But I can't change it. Oh, it's PM. How do I change that? What the fuck, brother? Why the fuck do you have AM here if I can't change it? Also, no. Well, do I do... What do I do then? What do I do then? The first hurdle has become non-surpassable. Well, what do I do about that? Hey, there's PM. Okay, I just clicked this one a lot and then somehow it made it PM. Cool. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. Okay. What do we do? Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Very nice. AM? Yeah, well, I know that, but like... Oh, is it loud? It's a bit loud. That's just supposed to be background noise and not foreground noise after all. 100 is the story of this. 100 is fine. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. Okay. I want to be able to hear myself talk. Yeah, I remember with AM during the morning, you know, like am Morgen as well, but I feel like noon is in the direct middle of it. And I feel like midnight is way more evening than morning for me, so I'm like, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't usually need that. I just say noon instead. It's easy. This is a story. All about how my life got turned upside down. Now I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, tell you all about how I became Prince of Bel-Air. Something like that. As soon as noon hits, it becomes PM. Yeah. I mean, I could remember that. It's not like terribly hard to remember, but I don't like it. It makes more sense the other way around. Begin! So, like, I remember this a little bit. But is it easy to get... This is the story of a man named Stanley. You've never seen it? Yeah, damn. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Cool, Orders I do that too. Him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. Sounds soul-rending. Made exactly for this job. Oh my god. Stanley was happy. Good for you, Stanley. Stanley has not awoken.
And then one day, something very peculiar
to
happened.
class consciousness.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
No way!
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No
No one
way!
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Not even a hi.
Never in all
So
his years
sad.
at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
It sure is.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm pretty sure you can get dialogue. Oh, hello. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm pretty sure you can get dialogue lines if you don't leave the office as well. But also, hi Victor, afternoon is, I was waiting to respond to this, is afternoon for a reason, but like noon, I feel like noon for me is the entire hour, 12 till 13, until 12 is, until 12 is the hour, I feel like it's still fucking, it's still noon, that's all noon. Oh, we slide real funny, like, oh, this is based on Gmod, right? I think so. I hate Mondays, well good thing it's Thursday, I can't jump, oh, sad, I love to jump. Every office is the same, right? I've never been in an office like this, but it's very liminal. I saw an achievement, but I couldn't tell. Can I interact? Okay, cool. Now we have to follow.
All of his
Hello.
co-workers were gone.
I see that.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I've heard this fucking voice line so often. Damn. I always think my memory's really bad, but as
No
soon as
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, he's gonna interrupt me a lot, isn't he? I like to talk a lot. How dare you interrupt me? I find the complete lack of an outside world way more worrying than the lack of coworkers. Like, these are windows, brother. Or are these lamps? Imagine you build an office building and you do lamps like this. That would be horrifying. That would be the worst fucking architecture decision that you could possibly make. Anyway, his coworkers went... Well, the coworkers should have possibly already... been through puberty. Dad. Oh, number one dad. Dad. Yeah, that's the third or fourth Let's Play of this game I watched. Same, I've watched just as many. I love the combat, the animations are amazing. This game is awesome. Did you get that ad? That guy sounds like Markiplier. I think that's why they hired him. What's this one say? Be my Valentine. Ooh, office romance. Oh my god, office romance. I don't even know where the meeting room is anymore, though. Oh yeah, I can interact with doors, right?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Oh, that's not
but
true.
it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Excuse me. Thank you very much. We're not rushing. Oh no, your internet's dying. It's sad. Hi, Vita. Sorry that you got that ad. Can I go into any of these rooms? I don't remember. See, I don't remember everything. Also, look at the sensitivity, by the way. I nudged my mouse a tiny bit, and this is fucking Osu level sensitivity, not even Valorant. I hate Mondays. Me too. Can I close this? Oh my god. Strafe. God. Gaming, huh? What are we discussing? Can I zoom? Is that possible for me? No. There's a little robot, I think. I don't know. Oh my god, doors!
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, obviously
This was not
not.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
God, this brings back memories, right? Monday left me broken. This fucking office is so liminal. What the hell? Zecke's right? Oh no! Let me go back. I regret my decisions. Employee lounge, yes.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I like the little
Stanley simply stood
conversation
here,
pit.
drinking it all in.
Nice. Can I get a drink? What do they have? Do you have Monster?
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Actually, I was
Really
trying to get
worth it.
drinks. Actually, I was trying to get drinks. Also, that's not the time that I said it is. This makes
At
computer
this point,
noises.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
I was here for
and
like 2
reflected
seconds,
poorly on
brother.
his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I haven't even looked at everything yet. Just because you want to rush through everything, that is not my problem now, is it? Also, I really like
Stanley
the...
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more,
Brother.
he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What game? What do you mean game? And I wanted to talk about the color of the carpet. I like this sort of blue because it's like a warm blue. Do you know that there's warm blues and cold blues? I like a warm blue. I find them very fun. I like to paint my skies in this sort of kind of a blue. I wish I could jump though. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hey, look, it's a different colored thing. Just a game. What do you mean? Time is going backwards? Oh, wait, is it? No, it's moving forward. It's moving forward. It's moving forward. Wait, is it now at the time that we're actually at? I think it is. Why is it moving like this? It was different before, right? Am I tripping? Am I absolutely tripping? It was way different time earlier. Not that I'm good at reading analog clocks, but I am capable of it to a certain degree. So, you know. I wonder if you can definitely read that. You as in a hypothetical person who has the ability to zoom in. Well, I say the something lounge, I think. I'm not gonna read all that. Okay, it's fine. Let's move on. I do. Talk while the narrator is talking. I like to bicker, okay? That is my natural born instinct.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
La gauche? No. He wants me to go left all the time, which, you know, I appreciate that at least. But what have I missed? Not a lot. Oh, that looks ominous. Can I go here? Where are we? Oh,
Stanley
we're here!
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, crazy, right? Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I would never tell a lie. I'm the most truthful and honest gamer. Also, this, by the way, is my experience. Look at this table. Look at how high up this table is on you as a human person. That's like chest level table. That is how I see the world. Stanley is a short king. I think Stanley is a short king, judging by these desks. Narrator confirmed leftist? Perhaps. I can read clocks. I just prefer to read non-analog clocks. It's way easier. And fucking German people saying the time is something else. Something else. We live, we love, we lie. Not now. Not anymore. Oi, oi, oi. The fuck? No going back now. So what are we gonna do? Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Ooh. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift after you've died. To your family. That's rude. Well, I mean, I guess we'll use the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Whee!
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Death. Thank you. So we got our first ending, which is jumping off the fucking lift. I mean, obviously, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna go to the same spot again. Es ist 1:05. That's not true yet, but yeah, I don't mind that. Aber fucking 3/4. If anybody tells me 3/4, I'm murdering them with a
All of his
fork.
co-workers
I'm sorry.
were gone. What could it mean?
Can I have
Stanley
sprint?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Zecke enjoying suicide? I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that tall. I'm a trained parkourist. I am not.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This
Zecke
was not the direct way to
confirmed
the
this.
meeting room, and Stanley
I
knew
am.
perfectly
I know,
well.
right? I know,
Perhaps
right?
he wanted to stop
I
by
don't
the
like
employee
3/4.
lounge first, just to admire it.
No, Victor. No, I do not wish to admire the lounge. I don't
Wow.
even care about the lounge.
Yes,
Wait,
this room.
there you go.
What a beautiful room.
No, it's
What
not.
a gorgeous,
No.
but eager to get back to business.
Yes, eager.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. I didn't do that either. Right is 8. Right is
Stanley
right.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
Tee-hee.
he wasn't fired years ago.
Tee-hee. No, I'll ride the cargo
Look,
lift like a
Stanley,
normal
I
person.
think perhaps
Look,
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
you could
I'm
survive
not your
that
enemy,
job.
really, I'm not.
Probably
I
not.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
All this time, we've
There's
been at this
someone
for
you've
like
been
10
neglecting,
minutes.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I am an
I'm
independent.
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her. I don't actually. Is
This
there?
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Is there
To
a
put
deeper
your
story?
work aside. To let her back into your life.
I am not.
She's been waiting.
I'm actually not. I don't do that actually. Her. Oh my god, is this a reference to Disco Elysium? Can I go here? No. Okay. Fine. Oh my god. There's so much to do. There's so many different endings to get in this game, and I'm not completionisting them at all. Can I close things? I'm playing this like it's like, I don't know, something else. That's a bit ominous. It's a little bit ominous. Okay, welcome back to the VOD once you've returned, Victor. Goodbye now. Welcome back later. Who cares about her? Shaking my head. Exactly, we're on that Sigma grind set, Mr. Narrator. Like, it's double wrong. Who cares about her? And even if her is my mother. Kidding. Of course. I don't know. Is that Vanta Black? Did they coat the room in Vanta Black? There was no floor. Jesus Christ, brother.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Nah, Sigma Grind said, I only trust
As
myself.
Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him,
I didn't.
filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one...
I didn't.
Oh, goodness.
I did not.
Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No,
Perhaps?
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know.
You actually
The cable was very much
chose
in view.
incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Don't
Double
phone.
check.
I was, you know, I know what happens when you pick up the phone. It's never
definitely here,
good.
Clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two
Wife?
pledge themselves
Ew.
to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Well,
What
I'm
did
a
you-
little bit of a
Wait a
rebel.
second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
I'm
This
not
is why
Stanley?
you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Well, I've
And
not
to think
made a
I've been
correct
letting
one
you
yet,
run
so-
around in this game for so long.
It's been 10
if you
minutes!
made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety
Sorry.
protocol for
Can I run?
real-world decision-making.
I can't
Or did
run.
you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment
just
so we can
started!
educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real
No,
world.
I just
Please
started.
observe this helpful instructional video.
It's been like 10 minutes.
Choice.
Oh, thank you.
It's the best part of being a real person.
I enjoy choice every
But
day.
if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real
Oh my God,
person
just
named
like me.
Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Nice.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember,
Forgetting
that
how to
unlike
read
here,
sounds pretty
the real
appealing.
world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking
course,
with a
we
person
are
who does not make
stoic,
sense, in all
logical
likelihood,
people.
that person is not real.
Oh.
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
Ah, very.
Turn to a
You can
partner
say,
and
like, I'm
practice
very
saying,
tired.
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
I don't know what that means, but yes, I will practice. Oh my goodness, it is 4:30.
Excellent. Making choices
Fuck
on
you.
a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I agree. I agree.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
I definitely
do you
do
make
that.
more than 8?
Yeah.
Less?
More.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Shut up.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay, we're gonna have a test. We're gonna have a test. Love me.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed
Test.
that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Yes.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago
Okay,
and see
okay,
what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, for sure. I love a little test. Little tests are very fun, like personality tests and such. I'm very intrigued by that. Of course. Mr. Narrator, this way, yes? Are we riding back? Oh, you put a railing on here. How rude. So I can't jump off of it again.
Meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Okay.
Imagine the main character
jumped down
dying
there,
senselessly
probably.
halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Maybe you can go.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
All right. I mean, I am at home, so don't worry about that. What a big gate. All right. You can't, can't even jump over a hip level fence. He can't jump at all. Like, Stanley is not particularly fit. There's another cup. Okay. We're just going back. All right. I'll follow you. If you talk to me, I'll know what you want me to do. I like the... No, they're not motivational pictures. They're just landscape pictures. They could be motivational pictures if you just put like a line of text underneath or above them. Hello, lounge. Been a while.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Why would I not be home free in the real world? That's a little bit distressing, isn't it? A tiny bit, perhaps. If there's a truth, then there's a liability. Very poetic? Question mark? Question mark? God, this is a long way back. All right.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Can I go back?
All right.
No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, left and right, left and right. Well, but the right one, this seems so compelling, doesn't it? I don't know, man. I mean, I already know exactly what's behind the right door, but still, I kind of have an interest in the store.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I wonder if we are not too late. Choose wisely. I will choose most unwisely, I promise. Yeah, that looks very back. This game is pretty Backrooms-esque, isn't it? Okay, I'll try again. Dude, give me the choice again. Can I go big? I wanna make my wrong choices. Let me live. Oh, do I have to go left? I guess I do have to go left. I thought I could just keep on. I thought I could just keep on keeping on. Everything makes a computer sound, by the way. It's all like clicking sounds, no matter what we click. I just realized that somewhat recently. Let me in! Let me in! I don't wanna make the correct choice. Fine. See, if you have the ability to do that anyway, why even give me choice? It is completely optional. I've never been here before. Hello?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that
It's okay.
my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
For fun.
What? What did you get out of that?
Fun.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do?
It's fine.
Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy
that would
all
be
of
a
my
very
work?
short stream.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
You
I
don't.
have to.
You
I
don't.
have to.
You don't have to at all. It's fine. I'm trying to figure out how to get over there, but I can't because I can't jump. The narrator has anger issues too, truly. That's I understand this is a bit of a mess. However, oh my god. The fuck? This is very Portal-esque somehow.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
Okay.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yay!
You, who thought you were so clever.
Sorry.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Yeah, I only played it for like 20 minutes.
Mine and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes,
you just
actually.
had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I don't care.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I want to be
That
like
thought
Stanley.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
that there's a world outside of you?
No.
You're a child.
No, I'm actually 24.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone
We could
through
do a
the door on the
different
left, you would
story.
have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been
Yeah, but I've
victorious.
already seen
It would have been
that.
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Yes. Are you okay?
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Ah,
That
okay, we're
means
back, we're
choosing
back.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, but did he though? But did he though? The question is, but did he though, Mr. Narrator? Also, I really like seeing the narrator in distress. It's very nice. He sounds very distressed when I'm not listening to him. Bye.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Don't go right.
Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
I will go right.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if the player had like an issue telling his lefts and rights apart? Huh? What then? What if the player thought they were going to the left the entire time, but it's actually the right because they're a little bit confused? You could have like labeled it or something. Maybe that would be helpful. I don't know. Yeah. Hello, I'm here again. Oh, he doesn't even want to entertain my hijinks anymore. He didn't even say anything about it. I like this room. It has weird drawers that are clipping through the wall. I find them very appealing, okay? It has packages that have QR codes that are unreadable. Like, what's not to love?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Why did it take so long?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
Do I
and
have
always
to?
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
They're
two
not even
open
open
doors,
yet.
he entered the door on his left.
No. Do I have to? Maybe I have to. I feel like potentially I have to. It sounds like I might, in fact, have to. But I don't want to have to. I don't want to listen. I want to be very consistently counter narrator, okay? I also like this chair because it's just the texture of the chair floating around. I mean, we can go back.
No! Why did you do that?
It always triggers
Quickly,
when I go
hurry
backwards. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll go for the left door.
Behave
Fine.
exactly as Stanley would.
Fine,
That means
whatever.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
This speech is
All
so
right.
long. I'm
When
sorry,
Stanley
man.
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, it was a pretty goofy odd chair. I agree. Oh, rude. They immediately closed the door as well. Fine, I'm here once again. Is it gonna be fixed now, or is it gonna be... Yeah, it looks pretty fixed.
Yet there
Tips
was
for
not a single
not
person
getting
here
fired.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you. Good. I see it. I see the vision. Look, these guys have windows in their offices. We just have weird lamps. I feel like we're being mistreated by the company. I don't know what to tell you. What even are we working on? Can you tell? Can you tell what this company is even about? I mean, there's like a secret underground layer somewhere, but thank you. But what are we actually supposed to be working on to begin with? Imagine. Oh my god, the broom closet! Why can't I go in? Oh, it's because I've already derailed the story enough, I think. Can't go into the broom closet anymore. That's so sad. How to not get fired? Don't get fired. I mean, definitely how it works.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I mean, not like there's any other choice. Are you railroading me? Are you railroading me, Mr. Game? I feel like that is absolutely unjustified. What have I ever done to make you think that I need railroading, okay? What a place, huh? Very ugly. Very ugly. Hey, look, it's a book. The beige pages instead of the yellow pages, okay? Is this your office? If your boss has an office that looks like this, you should quit. You should definitely quit. It doesn't even matter what the fucking company does. This is an evil company.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again
What the fuck's
stunned
that
to discover
door?
not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115.
Nightshark
Was this the
115.
code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Because you're
He
forcing
drew
me
a
to.
sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Am I? Am I speaking the code? I wanted to talk about how these paintings look absolutely unhinged. Sewage lines by Claude Monet instead of Monet. Business strategy
Stanley
and
spoke the code. Nightshark
Carte blanche.
115.
Et Mont
He
Blanc.
spoke it into the
Jesus
receiver, right there on the wall.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I will get there. I'll get there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't derail this anymore anyway. I have to do it anyway. I just wanted to look at the
I'm
paintings
sorry, is there a problem?
first.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
I am analyzing
Otherwise, we
the
can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Yeah, I understand you, brother, but I was just telling my audience about the paintings, okay?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I was just busy. I was gonna
asked
get
you
to
for
it.
this one single thing, for your
I was gonna get
respect.
to it.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done what.
That's not true. That is not
Why
true.
did you come this way?
It's 'cause you-
Say something to me. Explain yourself.
You fucking forced me to go through the door on the left.
When Stanley came to a set
Oh.
of two open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left.
We are having an outer body experience. That is, that's great. Is this a
Stanley?
point and click
Hello?
adventure now?
Are you...
Also, good that
Is
Chloe's
everything
birthday was
okay?
nice.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
The end.
Are you listening to me?
Well, that's
Can you hear me?
great.
Is everything all right?
We did it,
Stanley,
gamers!
this is important. The story needs
That's
you.
the
It needs
end.
you to make a decision.
Shuts
It
down
can't exist
stream
without you.
immediately.
You understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll
This
accept whatever
monologue
you
is
do.
great, by the way.
simply
I
need
like
you to
this
take
monologue a
that
lot.
Step forward, please.
We
Choose.
did it! Woo!
Do something.
No,
Anything.
no, I don't think so.
This is more important than you can ever know.
He gets so sad. I
I
love
need
this. The narrator is so
story
little
needs
meow meow coded.
So, you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Are you there?
Je n'écoute pas.
You listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
No. Stanley's not here anymore. It's only me.
Okay, I can wait.
He's so sad.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best.
You didn't see this one yet. Sorry, Leroy.
All right.
What's up with Leroy?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
The credits are stuck.
Take as much time as you need.
Oh, with a certain button. I mean, the narrator gets pretty sad sometimes. The end is never the end is never the end is loading. Okay, okay. Cool. We've got an ending. The thing is, I don't really know how to get to the other places. Like, this is the super ultra deluxe super ultra version, and I know there's like a lot more content, but I have no idea how to get to it. So that's something. Can I call someone? Tenji's trying to tell me, but I don't know. We
All
don't
of
know.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Beep, beep.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I mean, we could just
No
follow.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We could just follow the instructions, but I know what that ending is like, so I'm not too interested in that. But I don't know how to get to any of the other ones. This lamp is floating. I like, work, just hate my boss. What a specific mug. Also, hi, officially, Isabel. You unlock the new content through a door. Okay, well, that's something. Maybe I should have just gone. I don't even know if I could have gone through the door, first of all. Maybe I should have just gone through the door. I was just busy talking. I didn't think it would be awaiting input. What do you want me to input? Input received. Oh, yeah, there's like this like mini game where you have to click on the fucking keyboards. But I don't know where exactly. I think you get like, I think you get an achievement. I don't know what you get from that. I don't remember. We could listen to him, but that's kind of boring, isn't it? We could listen to him partway.
When
Actually,
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
No, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by
I
the employee
think we
lounge
can
first,
jump
just to
down
admire it.
the lift thingy in
The
a
lounge
safe
was
way.
Sublime.
Actually,
A work of art.
if I'm wrong, then that's on
eager to
me.
get
But
back
we'll
to
figure it out.
business,
Hi, Satan and
Stanley
Ninja.
took the first open door on his left.
You will know when the new content is available. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because I remember
Stanley
watching
was
a
so
lot
bad
of
at
the
following
old content,
directions, it's
so
incredible he
I
wasn't
know
5
what's up
years
with
ago.
that. But I think we can jump on this little like walkway.
Look,
I
Stanley,
think.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Because look,
foot
there's like
here.
open over
I'm
there.
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
If you didn't play the
realize that
original,
investing your
you
trust
have
in
to do a
someone
few
else
endings.
can be
Oh,
difficult,
okay.
But the fact is that the story
I
has been about
see.
nothing but you all this time.
Do you think I can jump down
There's
from here?
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you... What? Really?
Yes. Okay, good.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I
No,
don't know how
but,
to
you
convince
know.
you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
No.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Sure. Maybe. I think I have to take a little siesta. Have a little napsies. Then. I am a certified Doom enjoyer, and I like ARG stuff. I've seen My House.wad, like, partially, and I'm very, very interested in it, but I don't know if I would want to play it by myself or not, or for myself, you know. I like watching videos on it, as I have already, but, I mean, it could be fun. Could be fun for sure. It's also kind of hard, no? Hello.
Now
Oh,
listen
red and
carefully,
blue.
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
He always wants us to go left, though. Like, it's always left. And red, too. Which I do prefer. I do prefer left and right, but still. I'm just gonna go. Or we could do a reaction
Perhaps
to
you
the vids.
misunderstood.
That could be a fun
Stanley
stream,
walked
too.
through
True,
the red door.
Why is it getting dark? I actually will not be listening, thank you. Teehee.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
You meant blue with that, right? English
All
is not my
fine,
first
go ahead,
language. You know?
Stanley. You want to know
Yay.
so badly what's out there? You want to
Yay.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've
I
chosen?
do.
Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Unbuilt
I
levels.
haven't even finished building this section of the map
Woo.
because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was
yes.
it worth ruining the entire
Yes.
story I had written out specifically for you?
This is what I
Do
wanted,
you not
actually.
think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
fine.
You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
How about ideology?
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some
Let's go!
feedback.
Games!
There we go. A third
Ooh,
option.
third
this already
option.
feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead,
Yes.
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Imagine you go left now. That would be funny, probably. No, I must take the third option, obviously. You even got the red color, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, actually, I fuck with you, maybe. Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to stop
okay,
you there.
okay.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, I'm in favor.
Okay, so we're getting
I'm in favor. I'm in favor.
Clearly, there's something here that speaks to you.
Yes.
If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark.
Good stab.
But I guess you're into it, so
I am,
let's
I am,
keep
I
this
am.
party train rolling.
We're
Here,
into it.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Thank you.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
All right. Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard! Yes, rankings! Let's go! We need to be able to be sweaty here. Good old Neil is offline. Damn, so many doors open. So many doors. I wonder if these are actual stats or not. Probably not, right? Did you know that so many percent skip the intro sequence, huh? I love statistics, true. Most players are more attractive than Stanley. And there's Stanley. Yeah, that doesn't seem accurate. What even is that timer? It's definitely not my timer. 7 hours is a bit long, no? That is also not quite the accurate. Damn. Привет, so they're offline. Well, might not be quite true. Okay, can I rate this edition now? In the feedback room?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
100%. I am a sweaty tryhard, yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh, wonderful. No, I wouldn't mind at all.
Let me boot it up.
Yeah, give me new games. Is it the it's the baby game.
The baby crawls left towards
I love
danger.
the baby game.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Yes.
I think the art world will really take notice.
Yeah,
but of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Okay. Bye!
You heartless bastard.
You knew I was gonna do that,
you
right?
Babies
Yes.
Or purely to spite
No,
me?
no.
Because if it's
Just
the
the
latter,
fruit.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
No,
I
I don't
can't
have a
think
problem
of a
with you.
single thing that might improve the experience for
Bye.
me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm having a
It's
great
over.
time. What do you mean?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful,
I'd never said
why don't
that.
we
I
play
rated
someone
it 4
else's
and
game,
5.
Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
I would like to play some
we have
games.
here?
Thank you. I liked your game though. I didn't say. I just played it the way that I intended to
Yes,
play it. You know
this
what I mean?
seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh my god, they did, Purple. Jesus. I could not imagine that to be very fun. Although, oh my god, it's Firewatch!
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Well, we're supposed to watch out for wildfires and like call
But it
them in
seems
and stuff.
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man.
True!
spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep
That
tower.
is what I
Perhaps
do.
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Less so the latter half, but yes, I'm
that
definitely a
must be.
creepy
What a
man.
fascinating venture into the
Cookbook.
experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
Me too.
And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I wish I could zoom in so hard. Hell yeah, let's venture around. I love this part. This part is great. I think, yes. I think he's right. I am destined to be creepy man. We know that. Ooh, nice. I like that flower. Good flower. Oh, I didn't know this was in the game. What? Okay. What? Nobody has ever noticed this in any of the playthroughs that I've watched. Okay, cool. Anyway, where do I go? Moving on. Fuck, I went the wrong way around. There was 2 ways to go, and one was definitely the wrong way, and I have gone definitely the wrong way. Anyway, yeah. It's something. The game's political, apparently. Yes.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? It's very pretty. I like the skybox.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Hey, rude.
Thank goodness.
I mean, I'm
Stanley,
also
what a
not
close
like
call.
the biggest fan of
Really
open
wandered
world
off into
games.
that
General.
thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
The narrator is
Out of the
bot.
woods now, Stanley.
True.
Okay, I'm going to get us
True.
out of
Hating
here.
on open
Let's
world
find another
games.
game, preferably something with walls, something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
How about Tetris? Can we play Tetris? Would Tetris be a possibility? Can we play Tetris?
Okay.
Tetris?
I
Tetris?
think this
There's a hole
will
in the
be
wall.
Just the thing.
couldn't get there. Very sad. Open world games can be fine. I've never played Rocket League. Let's go, Rocket League.
This is exactly
God,
what
it's
I
so
had in
big.
mind.
Is it
just
slanted?
a nice big box for you to run around in.
Oof.
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Rocket League.
Stanley,
Rocket
if you manage to
League.
get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'll try my best not to. The grass is
Okay,
on
so what
another level.
exactly do we do here?
It's like slightly slanted
There are
and
lots
it's
of
making my
cars here
head
in the
spin.
back, but obviously
It's
there's
not
no
good. I
racetrack.
don't like it.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here.
Where?
Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
Yes.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall
Incredible
run the bases
fun.
and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball.
Where's the
Have
ball?
fun.
The ball! The ball is just, you know, slightly larger than I am. This is what it feels like to play ball when you're me-sized. It's literally true. I want to play in the Rocket League tournament. Let's go! Oh my
Are
god,
you
am I
doing it?
accelerating?
Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yeah.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I
Woo!
worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a
Oh,
sportsologist,
sport!
but if one
Sport,
ball
sport,
generates
sport,
a certain
sport.
amount of raw
We do
adrenal
accelerate.
pleasure,
What the
then
fuck?
surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Sports!
I'm going to try it out. Here comes
Sports!
another ball.
I fucking love sports. Wait, I'm trying to score with
Yes.
this one.
Oh,
I think it's gonna
goodness,
score
that really
itself.
does
Okay.
feel amazing.
No, it
doesn't
didn't. I know.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Sports!
More balls.
Whoa, balls be upon ye. I want to score all the balls. I haven't decided which team I'm playing on yet, but you know, we'll get there. The ball doesn't accelerate at the same rate as I do, which is a little bit troubling, but you know. Also, it doesn't make the
you
nice,
enjoying
like,
this, Stanley?
goal sound that the actual game does. Yes,
Is
I
this
do.
a real video
Fuck,
game?
get this fucking thing.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because
am.
guess what? It's over.
No,
That's right.
my
Your little fun
balls.
comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides,
that
you need
Canada?
someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving.
heck?
See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care.
You could at
Stanley.
least leave the fucking ball there, couldn't you? That's like the least you could do. I was having a great amount of fun. Do we still accelerate? I think we do. Do we have to jump down into the goal? I think we do, but I'm not sure. Also, does it matter which one we jump into? Can we even jump into the other one? I don't know. I'm just running around in Rocket League. I've never played Rocket League. Do you think... I think Rocket League is fun. Collaboration with Rocket League. There you go. Good job. Does this one even have a hole? Yes. Good. Well, I mean, I guess we jump.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm scoring. I'm scoring a goal, obviously. Whoa! Let's go! Oh,
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
oh, that's inches, probably. I was like, 64 centimeters, and it's about eye level. That is troubling. But no. Rocket League is mid, really? But I bet it's fun if you play with the right people or something. I've seen some people play, like... That's too dark. I've seen some people play, like, tournament Rocket League and stuff like that, and they were having a great amount of fun. I fell down. Hello? Oh my god, this is just like the abandoned places that I've been in, but less damaged, more intact. Also, these doors have become way taller. What the fuck happened? Are we getting smaller? I have questions. Is that stairs? No. Bonjour, hello, it's me. I'm here to explore. Welcome back to my Haunted Places Urban Exploring UrbX vlog. This is Zecke coming at you live from a random abandoned office building that I found my way into through completely legal means, of course. Today we're going to be checking out if there's any ghosts and or homeless people that might attack me. The latter is more likely, but as long as we come in with good intentions, I'm sure it'll be fine. So this place is pretty intact. I like it. I found it in my city, of course, because we have plenty of abandoned places, just like these ones. So now we're gonna try our best not to get lost in this area. Ooh, there's lights on. That's very, very rare. They have electricity here, apparently. That usually doesn't happen because abandoned buildings obviously don't need any electricity because nobody's inside them, aside from the aforementioned homeless people. Where does this lead? It's actually houseless people. How is that any better? I've people without housing, right? I know that, but like, how is that actually any better? Okay, we have a lot of high-tech equipment. What are we gonna take with us, gamers? Which computer are we gonna take with us? Whatever we can carry. This seems to be working, so we should bag everything up into backpacks and leave with it. Never mind. Gamers, I blacked out.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story,
I was making
well,
a
perhaps
vlog.
he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Computer? Does it run
I wonder
Doom?
if
For
he's
sure.
happy with his choice.
For sure.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yeah.
I had a lovely
Yes,
time.
I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Okay.
I can
Dramatic.
wait.
Me too. Me too. I'm fine. I'm actually having a conversation with Izzy about the term houseless versus homeless right now, in case you want to chime in, Mr. Narrator. I feel like that's like a very semantic question, whether or not you want to use one or the other, but you know, fair enough. It's all semantics, isn't it? What type of words you use is always semantics. By definition. Okay. Was that an ending? I mean, I suppose so. Hello, I'm back.
All his co-workers were
It's me
gone.
again.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep. So I guess we're going to the meeting room. I feel like we should be going to the meeting room this time. You know, we haven't done that yet. Why do I like closing the doors behind me so much? But God, this choice is so appealing to go to the right every time. But I'm not gonna this time. I'm not
He
gonna.
entered the door on his left.
Fine. I will enter the door on my left. It's fine. I can listen. I have the capability to do that. It's okay. I don't mind. Oh, it feels weird though, doesn't it? It does feel a bit weird. Hello. It's me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Done
there.
that before. Maybe we could go through the door this time. Actually, like, I don't know if we even could at. Oh, sorry, my bad. I don't even know if we could at the time. Am I able to go into the broom closet? The broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here,
The
so
broom
he turned
closet.
around and got back on track.
We all know the broom closet. Obviously, we're all very deeply familiar with the broom closet. If you've ever seen any content around the
There was
Stanley,
nothing here. No
Parable.
choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I want to admire the textures. Look, some of these textures, not that detailed, but fair enough if you're like further away and or
It
in
was
motion. It's
baffling
absolutely
that
fine.
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I was
As
looking
it
at the
is, He's literally
textures.
just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm actually monologuing. Thank you very much. It looks like they applied some sort of noise filter to the wall texture here. I like that. That gives it a sense of
are you really
realism,
still
you know?
in the broom closet?
I'm in the closet,
Standing
yes.
around doing nothing?
Will I come out of the closet? No.
Please offer me some
No.
explanation here.
No.
I'm genuinely confused.
I'm talking to my audience. Thank you very much. What is that accent when you say audience? Is that transatlantic
You
or
do
something? I don't
realize
know.
there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
This
I
clips.
never would have thought to mention it.
That's okay. That's fine. I'm just chilling in here. Look at this powerful ass wrench. I would totally pick that
Maybe
up. That's
to
a good
you,
weapon.
This is somehow
Good
its
improv.
own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say,
I'm already-
"Oh, did you get
Yeah.
the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was
I do
my
type in
favorite."
pink. XD.
no friends
I also
find
write
this
XD.
concerning.
I do. my friends do find this exciting. Thank you very much. They're nerds too, okay? And yes, I end my sentences in
Stanley
either
was
XD
fat
or
and
lol.
ugly and really, really stupid.
Oi.
He probably only got the job
Ad
because of
hominem.
a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I am. Caffeine is great. Thank you very much. You should try it. It makes your life much better. Molto bene.
Well, I've come
Molto
to a
bene.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
You're dead.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because
Died.
there's nothing here.
Passed away.
When a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like
Yeah,
this,
that can happen.
the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby.
Yes, call
so as
911 to my
ensure that
location,
your body
please.
is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Please.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
I have a dog. You
The
can
person
alert
at this
him.
computer is dead.
Yeah, I died.
They have
It's
fallen
true. I
prey to
passed
any
away
number of
in
your
real life.
countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the
Tenji's
history
here. He
of
could play.
narrative tropes in video gaming.
He could play.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I was not in any elevator yet. I was in like a freight elevator, but not in like a person elevator. Also, first of all, Tenji could do this. Tenji could have heard this and now be playing the game. Very good. Second of all, I am located in Germany. You should have said that in German. You should have read my computer's like location and been like, the surrounding people are probably not like English speakers, so you should have said it in German. Yes, thank you. That elevator. I've taken that elevator. Yes, I have. I like the closet road. Now we do have to leave, though. I legitimately just wanted to talk about some things in the closet. Is that so hard to believe? Like, you don't even have to wait a long time until he gets mad. He's so impatient. That could never be me. Try it again. Many times. Many times on the elevator. I will. This is the first time we're actually following the narrator, like, at all.
Second player. It's good to have you on
Yes.
board. I
Oi,
guarantee you can't do any worse than the
Oh my
person who came
god,
before
I can go
you.
downstairs now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That's very red down there. That is extremely red down there. I've never been. Ooh, I love the lighting. Very appealing. Bonjour.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in
True.
such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe,
Let's walk.
he thought to himself, maybe
Loop,
I
loop,
am
loop.
crazy.
I am.
All
I know
of my
that already.
coworkers blinking mysteriously
I am already
out of
aware of
existence
that.
in
You're
a
not
single
telling me
moment
memes.
for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
What did I miss?
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when
I'm
he
a
looked down?
ghost! Oh no,
Why
it's
did
the
doors
realization
close
time.
automatically behind him wherever he went?
They don't always do
And
that,
for that matter,
actually.
these rooms were starting to look pretty
Yeah,
familiar.
that is true, though.
Were they simply repeating?
Yes.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at
POV,
last, he came to the conclusion
depersonalization,
that had been on the tip
derealization.
of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I don't think I
This
yelled
is
that,
all a
actually.
dream.
I would never yell. I'm a very
Oh,
soft-spoken
what a
person, thank you very
relief
much.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer.
I do
an
love just walking
explanation.
around these rooms.
His
though.
co-workers
It's fun.
weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my god, we're flying!
Then
I
he
fucking love
imagined
this,
himself
dude.
soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
It is
and
very
Stanley
fun, yes.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was
Lucid
he remaining
dreaming.
so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What was
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
that? I mean, that's not too unusual,
Now the
honestly.
voice was
I've played Disco
describing itself
Elysium.
being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
I can't
thinking
lucid
about
dream.
how
Hi,
it's
PJ, by the way.
describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Ah,
How
damn
could
it.
it be?
Damn it.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Debatable amount
Now,
of
hearing the
awakeness,
voice
truly.
speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
My
He
inner
would
monologue
prove
would never be
He would
British.
prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Actually,
So
impossible.
he closed his eyes gently,
Okay.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool
wait, they
weight
did
of
it
the
for me.
blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
Yeah,
I wish it to be over.
fair enough, fair enough.
Let
fair
me
enough.
go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Stanley should
Please.
touch
It's
some
all I want.
grass, I think.
I want my apartment and my wife
Oh, not my
and
wife.
my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
I
My
do not
life
yearn
is
for a
normal.
wife.
I am normal.
Debatable.
Everything will be fine.
Debatable gamer.
I am okay.
Debatable. Highly debatable. Highly debatable. Oh my god, we're back in the fucking room again. I mean, of course we are.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss at the office. I am real. Please,
Oh,
just
shit.
someone tell me I am
Our health
real.
is going
I
down,
must
you
be
can tell
real. I
because
must
the
be.
fucking
Can
screen is
anyone
red.
hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
This is
And everything
definitely
went black.
a dissociative episode, I'm just gonna say. This game is actually all about how Stanley needs to touch some grass. It literally
This is the
is.
story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh my god, we transitioned. No
Mariella
way.
woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Never mind, there's
But on
Stanley.
this particular day,
I
her
remember.
walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was
You
obviously crazy. This much she
You
knew.
should call an
Everyone knows
ambulance.
what crazy people look
Otherwise,
like.
it's
And in that
unterlassene
moment,
Hilfeleistung.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Yo, Mariella, you're a
I am
bitch!
saying,
You have to
I
call
am
an
in
ambulance if he's
control of
passed
my
out.
mind. I know
You have
what
to.
is real and what isn't.
Otherwise, it's a crime.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
It's very human.
But then
However,
she remembered the meeting she
Don't.
had scheduled for that day.
Don't do that.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her
Kenny.
career
And hi,
by extension,
Roselia as well.
the rest of her life.
and hi,
She
Lucky.
had no time for
And
this,
hi, and hi, and
so
hi.
it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the
You
body,
should call an
and then
ambulance!
she turned and ran.
Sister! My sister in Christ! This is a crime. This is a criminal offense. You have to call an ambulance, actually. Even though it's annoying, you still do have to. Back at it again with the being in our office. America moment, truly, right? In Germany we have this, it's called unterlassene Hilfeleistung. It means you have failed to provide aid, and everybody has to, you know? They have to do what they can if somebody's like passed out. That's why once I called an ambulance on a random drunk passed out person outside, because, you know, it's what you do. It was very annoying. Do not recommend, but you know, it is the law. Also, I was very bad at it because they asked me, so how old do you think this person is? And I was like kind of far away almost, you know? So I said, I don't know, like 20 maybe. I was 16, 17 at the time probably. And the guy was like 50, dude. I just didn't see very well. He was like passed out on the ground. I wasn't like gonna turn the fucking guy around. Obviously not. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not gonna touch the guy. Yeah, either way, doesn't really matter. I just wanted to tell you about that. True, but some people don't want the ambulance because it's pricey, because it's America. Well, I mean, the narrator is British. What if this is set in Britain? But yeah, true. But like, at least check on him. It's true. Calling the ambulance is in fact not a great idea in America all the time. Which is insane, by the way.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now,
the end is never
he
the
would
end, it's
surely
never the
catch
end, it's
them.
never the
It
end,
was
it's
only a
never the
matter
end,
of
it's never the
time.
end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the what? Wait, what did he say? I wasn't listening. Somebody's following me? Is this a horror game now? Excuse me. Excusez-moi. The end is never the end, it's 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 never the end. Arrête. Oh, cool. Another input. You just have to do it in like a couple of playthroughs, I suppose. Gotcha! I don't even think I turned around successfully, but I sure did try. I sure tried. The sensitivity is very high, okay? Bear with me. I thought it was a horror game from the start. It has liminal vibes. It gives off horror vibes. Imagine if they like did that though. If they added in horror elements, that would be so good, especially for players who like know the game and don't expect it. Also, hi Aiden. The horrors of the human mind. That too, yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, my neck. We should actually go to the boss's office now. We haven't done that yet. Woof, 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 woof. Tenchi doesn't want to go to the boss's office for good reason. The boss is like an asshole. I can tell.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No way!
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
No way!
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Teenagers? Spare between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. There's teenagers. Bi-quarterly post-review. We need something hopeless? No, I don't know what this says. Something less reviews. We need less reviews, or just less. More? No, not more, less. Okay, cool. I get it, what you mean. I'm not gonna read all that. The horror elements are intentional. I never noticed horror elements. Tench, my boy. It's like a surreal comedy
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Pourquoi pas? I will. After rebelling for the start, we can do that. There's a disembodied British voice speaking to me. That is horror enough. You are right. That is indeed horror enough. Can I go in here? What's this? Executive bathroom? Ooh, I haven't seen. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. What the fuck, brother? So true, though. So true. Truly spoken. Who has this in their fucking... Like, what? Who has this in their bathroom? Love it. Loving it. Can we use the soap? Can we wash our hands? Can we go use the bathroom? Everything's a computer. I've never seen this before. What a poem. Great wall art. Very apt and true. A good liminal horror is when the monsters are just in your head. You shouldn't show them too much, for sure. That's always better for... Oh, you can open this too. Why does he have the same picture in this fucking room, dude? Oh, an elevator. Excuse me. I wanted to go into the office, but there's an elevator and a glowing piece of paper. Recommendation from the Oversight Committee. And something, a short history of something. Relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. Okay. Up! Up, up, up! We've gone down and up. I don't need to go down anymore. It's an interesting motivational bathroom quote, yeah. Also, it's behind the toilet, so I guess it's for the boss piece standing up in order to read his quote. I don't like elevators too much. Like, I'm not afraid of them, but... I'm not the biggest fan either. Is anybody, though? Is anybody the biggest fan of elevators? I prefer the stairs, because then you also get, like, a little calf workout. Like, glutes as well. Good workout for your glutes, the stairs. We have to pay a fucking fine for the elevator in our building, by the way, because some fucking asshole decided to use it wrong. We got a letter like somebody in the building used the elevator wrong. So now all of the people who live in this house have to pay a fine because the elevator got damaged. They didn't even specify. They just said, yeah, somebody used it wrong and broke something. The elevator still runs though, like it's not like completely broken or anything. We don't use the elevator, and yet we have to pay like, I don't know, $50 or something. It's not that high of a damage, so that's good. But Jesus, who used the elevator so wrong that they somehow ended up breaking it in a way that it needed to be repaired, and nobody knew who did it. I mean, of course they didn't, I guess, but still sucks though. We live on like this in the second story. Yeah, what the frick indeed, right? What the frick? What did they even do is what I'm wondering about, because like, did they try to transport a couch in our elevator? This is an old building, so they added the elevator on later, but I don't know. I don't know what they did in order to break it, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, of course I'm in an apartment. Of course I am in an apartment. Apartment life always. Do you think, oh my god, do you think I'm affluent enough to afford a house? Damn. That's either a compliment or an insult, depending on what you think about that. The glowing paper is also still here. I wonder how high up we're going. Because this has been, indeed it has been going for a little bit. How do you use it wrong? That is my question too. They didn't further specify how the elevator was like damaged or broken. It wasn't broken because again, it's still running. I think. I don't use the elevator, like I said. I don't know. My mom doesn't either. I like the idea of a dark, whimsical, and liminal horror aesthetic where there is not backroom monsters, but rather your own anxieties. That's kind of fun, yeah. Or like, you advertise the game in a way that heavily indicates that there would be monsters, but there actually isn't, you know? Clearly Zecke is rich and just pretending to be poor for communism clout. That's what Hassan should have done. Hassan should have just pretended not to have a house. Imagine, like, that would be way worse if it came out afterwards. if he was like, no, me, I don't have a house at all. I feel like we probably have to do something, but I also feel like I want to endure the elevator ride, even though it's very long. But it really feels like we should be doing something, because even in the other places where we had to wait for a while, we didn't have to wait for that long. Zecke is rich in her heart and her sweetness. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Rich of, I mean, problems. Yeah, Hassan's China takes have really made me take a step back a little bit further. I mean, I wasn't watching him actively to begin with, but now I also talk about him even less, I guess, because it's like, God, why do you have to dick ride China on everything that they do? That's not a good take, you know? Just because Communist Party doesn't mean they're actually good, did you know? Well, I thought your mom was at least wealthy! So I think she lives with you. Yes. Yeah, no, we are not affluent. Hassan is now your second deadbeat dad. Well, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can take that on. You are middle class brain, but you're also America brained. You're also America brained, so I forgive it. Because like in America, I feel like everybody has a house, because this is just how America is. Because everybody lives in suburbs and there's just houses. But in Germany, we live in cities. All of us. There is no villages. Doesn't exist. America brained. I prefer liminal spaces without monsters as well, says PJ. The appeal was never the horror for me, just the feeling of like seeing a place that looks like it came from my dreams. I agree with that too. Like the games where a big bad monster chases you for the back rooms is not that interesting, honestly. I think we should like press a button or something. Oh. Well, that was nice. Anyway, let's go to the office. Here, too many people live in like suburbs and some kind of houses. I feel like that's an experience. In America, everyone has a house. I mean, yeah, no, obviously not. But in America, everyone has a house, obviously. Wait, the office looks different. This is not the same office.
Stepping into his manager's office,
What the fuck?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This office looks extremely
Shocked,
different than last time.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
What the hell?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Good morning, Bro Dragon. Hello.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known
2845?
this.
I wasn't listening. 2845? Is that what you said?
Yet incredibly,
Okay.
by simply pushing random buttons
Whoa.
on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
Joe Star,
luck.
what's going on in your
Amazing.
family?
He stepped into
Don't!
the newly
I did
opened
it.
passageway.
I did it. I mean, we haven't done this yet, so I've already done it. I've already sent it. No going back now, I think. I don't know. No think, only do. I'm all for national light or decommodified housing. Yes, like make like social housing, you know. Okay. Oh, is this like the normal ending? God, this is dark. I wanna go up. I pressed up. I'm going down anyway. Gotta try the elevator again? I mean, maybe we can do that next time. We can do the elevator next time. Maybe we have to do
Descending
the
deeper into the building,
normal
Stanley
ending
realized he felt a bit peculiar.
in order to
It
get
was
more
a stirring
content.
of emotion in his chest,
Content.
as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he
see,
feel
Burble.
this now?
Yeah,
when
this is
for
the canon
years
ending.
It had never occurred to him.
Yeah,
This
I
question
know.
would not go unanswered for long.
God, isn't there like a thing you have to do here at the end?
Stanley walked straight ahead.
Mind
through the
control
large
facility.
door that
Yes, of
read
course.
Mind control facility.
Well, there's also escape though. Should we do mind control facility or should we do escape? We've come so far and been in the elevator for so fucking long, bro, that I don't want to click. It's literally 1984. Nah, let's do mind control facility. We're listening. This route is the one that we're listening. Hello, it's me. You have to do like tasks in here that I don't think are very fun. Lights on, please. Thank you.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Escape has a
packed
nice
with
addition as
television
well.
screens.
Well, we'll
what
figure it out
horrible
next
secret
time, maybe.
did this place hold? Stanley thought.
Well,
to
mind control,
himself.
no?
Did he have the strength to find out?
It's a lot of numbers. I have the strength to find out. Also, very cool room. Reminds me of The Incredibles. Very cool architecture. I like it.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
I do like this.
Each bore the number
Visually
of an
very
employee in the
nice.
building. Stanley's co-workers.
The chair
The
glitch.
lives of so
I can
many
climb.
individuals reduced
I
to
shouldn't.
images on
I
the
should
screen.
climb.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, bummer. The corporate reality. Yeah, there's a lot of endings, and I do not plan on getting all of them. I plan on fucking around until I don't feel like fucking around anymore. I see something up there, but I don't know what it is. Up!
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's
way.
control all
No
this
way.
time? Was this the
No
only
way.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to
No.
believe it.
Of course
he
not.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Very meta commentary. Hey,
Never.
we're going to the thing
It
that I
was
saw.
Unthinkable.
Nah,
Wasn't
totally
it?
unthinkable.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of
yes.
the operation.
The facility.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or
Not
content.
labeled.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Fuck does 5 do? Oh, mind control, idle, awaiting input. Oh, we could mind control somebody. That would be nice. Imagine if his last name is actually Parable. This is Mr. Parable. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. I have to squint. Yeah, I'll put some input in. You can choose to...
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
turn it on or
he
off.
knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I mean, do I though? Do I though? I could also just turn it on again. That's a choice. I thought you had to do something in the previous room, but I kinda forgot. I don't know. I forgot. That's fine too. Mind control? Mind controlling idols? Oh my god, no way. No, just employees. I mean, your employees can be idols. Depends on the fucking company that you're running, doesn't it? Can you walk outside of here? No. Okay, I don't know which one I want to do. Turn it off. Fine. Let's be nice. Let's turn it off. We're following the story so truthfully. Good. Mind control tag. No. Official ending time? Poggers? Poggers?
Blackness. And a
Poggers
rising
moment.
chill of uncertainty.
Hi, Aaron. Hi, Angel.
Was it over?
I'd work for idols. You
Yes.
can work for idols.
He had won.
Woo!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's
Yeah.
command. Freedom was mere
Yeah, I don't
moments
control him
away.
anymore either, so.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on
Oh, I
how
do.
many
Never mind.
puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
That
How
never
had he
gets
been
answered, I'm
freed
pretty
from
sure,
the
right?
machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the
Touch
chamber,
grass,
he
touch
realized none
grass,
of this
touch
mattered to
grass,
him.
touch
For
grass.
it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yeah.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Touch grass.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
There's a bridge.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Very nice.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Very nice, very nice. We are now finally going to touch
Stanley
some
felt
grass.
the cool breeze upon his skin.
Yay,
The
grass.
feeling of liberation.
It's
The
amazing.
immense possibility of the new path before him.
Oh, so damn, where the
This
fuck
was
are we
exactly
at?
the way,
What?
right now,
The location
that
is amazing.
things were meant to happen.
But where's our house?
And Stanley was happy.
Aw, look at that! We freed him from his torment. Beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. Wow! Finally, we've actually completed it. As I speak it the English. Oh no! Aiden! This could be true. Stanley could have been a vampire the entire time and we wouldn't have been able to know. Ooh.
Just a step
That
through
would
this
be
door, Stanley thought to himself.
problem.
That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
That's a different dialogue line. The
No
end
matter
is never
how
the
hard
end. It's never the
Stanley
end.
looked,
It's never the end.
he
It's never
couldn't
the end.
find a
It's never the
trace
end.
of his
It's never the end. It's never
co-workers.
the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. Did such a fine job. We followed instructions. It only took a few tries, but then finally at some point we got it. Where's my input machine? Input machine. Well, where do we go now though? Well, we could do the elevator again. We could do disobeying for a long time until we get into the other office where we can go into the other door, maybe. But what if we can't? Then we're just in the same position again. Also,
When
we had
Stanley
to.
came
That
to
was
a
a
set
pretty
of two
long
open
process.
doors,
So I don't
he
know.
entered the door on his
I
left.
don't know. That took a while to get there. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I mean, that can. We could also go to the exit in the good ending, or we could try to find the other office. And that's the ending I never get. I'm too stubbornly contrarian. I also did the contrarian route at first, and we got an ending kind of like that. Well, we got the whole credits roll, which we didn't even get here, so that's something. So that's what we did first. But then, you know, gotta unlock things, right? The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I want to go to the other office again. This will take like 7 years, but you know, it's
Stanley
fine.
knew it perfectly well.
I do.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Like,
Standing now in this
the
incredible
green
room,
office.
Stanley for the first
Maybe we
but
can
eager
go
to
through
get
the
back
door,
to
right?
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We could also do that, technically. But I feel like that will just, yeah, that just leads us into the meeting room. I don't know if it closes the door behind us. There's like an elevator or something to the left here. I haven't gone
And so
here
he
yet.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Haven't been here yet. That's not the plan that I had in mind, but you know, I want to go here. I hope this doesn't lead us to somewhere
But
where
Stanley
we've
didn't
already
want
been.
to go back to the office.
No.
He wanted
Thank
to
you,
wander
Tenchi.
about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go
Listen to Tenchi, he knows the way.
It's oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
No worries.
No.
I don't know,
not the
Joestar.
right.
I have no
Why
idea.
would I have ever said it was to the
No.
right?
Thank you,
What
Tenchi,
was I
for your
thinking?
input.
It's clearly.
Daddy.
Dear, hold on for a minute, please.
Are you gonna figure it out or not? Just let me open doors. I'll figure it out
Left,
myself. It doesn't matter.
down, Left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got
heard
it now.
voices.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
This way. You sure about that? Why the fuck are the lights on? Anybody in here? Okay. Well, if you say so. Oh yeah, this is where we were.
No,
Before.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
I was just
Quick,
here seconds
Stanley,
ago,
close
actually.
your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just have to get back to who am
I was just here a
kidding?
literal second ago. It's
all
not a
rubbish
spoiler.
now. The whole story completely unusable.
Well, then give me a
Rather
different
than
one.
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Make it drop. That's a web. Okay. Fair enough. We can do that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Beep beep. Didn't even find the computer last time. The computer that has like the counting thingy on it. I swear I heard a voice in the background. Am I going crazy? Maybe. I mean, or there's a very chill intruder. Who knows, right? Maybe there's a very, very chill intruder who doesn't want to actually do anything and just talks with Tenchi. Has conversations with Tenchi. Conversations that do rile him up a little bit, but nothing too serious.
When Stanley...
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, that
what?
is different.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change?
Oh, yeah, something did
Stanley,
change.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
I didn't do anything.
on.
It's all you. It's all on you,
I'm
mate.
asking you. I'm the one who wrote
Yeah,
the story.
that's what I'm saying.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here
I
somewhere.
broke it
Okay,
once
then.
again.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. That way is pretty intriguing. Now this is Backrooms vibes, right? This is big Backrooms vibes. Yeah, I think this way looks about right. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Inner guilt. Okay. This looks like the infinite loop, though. I don't like that very much. I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if this was all looping. Yeah, that's definitely a loop. I mean, evidently.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Are you sure about that?
Do we need to restart the game again?
I don't know if that'll
Well,
make
I
it
find
any
unlikely
better.
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
All right, I trust you. A chess robot broke a kid's finger? That's one way to win. I applaud him for his out-of-the-box thinking.
All of his co-workers
We're
were
gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Well, maybe. Let's see if the meeting room is accessible to us this time. Even though I don't even necessarily want to... Oh.
Okay, yep,
It is worse. It is
I might
worse.
be
You're right.
remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
You think?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Maybe. I trust. Let's just sneak back there. Imagine if there was a version where his coworkers are just back. They're all sitting at their desks doing their job. Would be very unsettling.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Blue!
The
Dabbity-dabba-die.
story. Here it comes.
I think it's just a loop, gamer.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story.
Bonk.
Okay, let's head back
Bonk.
the other way and retrace our steps.
That'll help. That's what I say to myself when I forget what I'm doing. I like walk into a room and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm like, let's retrace our steps. It'll be fine. It doesn't. It doesn't help. It's not fine. Oh, we're still building this, huh?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Probably not.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds about
Do you
right.
remember, Stanley?
Well, now it's gone.
Well, do you
Once
know what?
again.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Woohoo, baby! Let's go!
You put in a lot of hard work,
Thank
and
you,
it really
thank you,
paid off.
thank you.
So, good job. Oh,
I hope Stanley's co-workers are unionizing.
Me too. I hope so as well.
We both know
Thank
you
you,
didn't put
Vicky.
in any actual work for that win. Some
They seem to
people win
work hard.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Fuck fair and square. I'll take a
Okay.
W.
I'm getting
I'll
weirded
take the
out by
W,
whatever this
mhm.
place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, no, not again. Not again. We won, though. Oh, hey. The adventure line. Let's go. Oh, no, MP. That's such bad news. Don't worry, though. Do not fret. We have the adventure line to guide us. Also, good night, PJ.
All right, I've got a solution.
Look
This
at that,
time, to
patented,
make sure we don't get
probably.
lost, I've employed the help
Yeah, it is
of
patented.
the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just
TM.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Love that. Love following the line. You don't even have to look up. You can just, you can just min-max it. You don't have to engage with anything. It is absolutely... That is a way that we've never gone before. Let's go. No, I'm gonna look up otherwise, though. Yeah, you can keep playing
See,
even after you win
the
in most
line knows
games.
where
In a
the
lot of
story
games,
is.
that's true.
It's over in this direction.
Well,
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
to destiny. The line will know best.
Here's a thought.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yes.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
No, that's
Well, I'd
normal.
like to
Don't worry about it.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
I feel the same
You know
sort of
what?
way.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Music! Let's go! It's adventure time! Come on, grab your friends! Love the zigzag. Very nice. Very good. Monthly ledgers! Accounts! Peer reviews! Just for me? Woo! No turning back. We must follow the line. Obviously. I love the adventure line. Anything the line tells me to
Cut
do.
the music. Go back and look at that fern.
What's up? This fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later
It's a
in the
nice
story.
fern. I love a good
Make
fern.
Sure
Ferns are
you
very
study
pretty.
it closely
Okay.
and remember it carefully.
We should count
You won't
the
want to miss
leaves.
anything.
Yeah, counting the leaves will definitely be pertinent. We will be here for a moment, gamers. It's a good fern, though. I like a good fern. Drawing fern in the background of drawings elevates them immediately. Should have added fern to my painting that I posted earlier today over on Twitter. Maybe. Hi, Kira. You're tired. Me too, technically, but I don't feel it, so I don't know. POV. You're a dog. Not Tenji, though. Tenji would be... it's getting tricky.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line. You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Probably.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
You've been awake for 30 hours and can't sleep till 7. Hang in there, you got this. Oh, we're back here. Oh, no.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to
How
us?
could you,
After we trusted
Line?
you, after
Man.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. Will the line be better this time? We have the line again. Okay. Are you here? Did he
You know
leave
what,
us?
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent
It
people,
played
right?
cool music.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Oh, we can
Something
do that.
Exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Do you wanna play
Why don't we
Dungeons and
simply start
Dragons?
wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, we're collaborating. That's fine. Yeah, since the time zones for me are really different, you don't come a lot here. That is very, very fair. I feel that with a lot of streamers, especially my friend Nomia. I'm like, okay, I can never catch your streams ever, but I do appreciate you. But you do stream at 2 a.m. It's tough. It's very tough. I love D&D. Let's play D&D with the narrator.
This is exciting.
We can make shit up.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Well, I like
Whatever
D&D,
it
but
might
we
be,
could also
Stanley,
base it off of Faust.
I'm ready for it.
How about we do like a Faustian contract sort of thing? You could be Mephisto, I'm Faust, you know, that sort of thing, inspired by that. I feel like that makes sense for our
No,
dynamic.
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yeah, the line wouldn't
no
really make
lines
sense.
or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
It's TM. I will not acknowledge the yellow brick road. Thank you very much. I've already created my own path. I've found endings that are very much counter narrator. Now we gotta swim along with the narrator for a little bit. Hi, Chris. Well, I'll just ignore the line. It's fine. We can't even see it. Look, it has left us alone. We can go back to our Faustian story. Ooh, that's different.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Hell yeah.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
A minute?
Okay.
I can do that.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
Is this how a
go,
DM feels
there must
like?
be a reverse
Like the
door
narrator?
that
Kind
leads
of, right?
here.
Is this
And that, in
relatable for you
turn,
guys who are
means
DMs?
that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes,
I can't
then by
open it.
all accounts, the door on the right is the
I mean,
correct
I
one.
usually choose the door on
Another
the right.
victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Well, if he doesn't open the door on the left, then there is, in fact, no going back. Nope. None of these open, which, fair enough, it's truly the illusion of choice in it. Video games with their illusions of choice. See, in Baldur's Gate there's real choice. Do you want to sleep with the twink elf or not? Big choices. Ah, the confusion ending, I see.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Fifth restart,
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
I don't know about the
Really how
ending
all
of
this
this one.
goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yeah.
Or what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
Yeah, you
I
don't have
want
any
the game
choice
to
either,
keep
gamer.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
But what if the
And the
game does it
timer
for
stopped.
you?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Maybe.
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we
The
even
developers?
know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I sure hope so.
So,
We can get
Okay.
back to the story that we were making up if you want, if that helps you
I
at
guess
all.
now we just wait. You
Uh-huh.
know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
It is a kind
I'm
of
not quite
story.
sure
yeah.
if we're in the destination or the journey.
Not
Though
a
they're
great
always
story,
saying
but it
that
is
life
a
about the
story, for
journey
sure,
and
for
not
sure.
the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you
Beep beep. That's a bad computer noise. You don't. If your computer makes that noise, you don't want that. So he forgets about it this time. If we are following the schedule,
all his
Hello.
co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Yes, it is very uncanny. It's very liminal and uncanny. That's what this game likes. I read the bullet points in order to, like, know what's going on. New content! Wait, should I? Should I? Should I? But we're still in this loop though, aren't we? It said that you go forward and then you try to follow the story, but you're prevented from doing so, and then it restarts again and something happens again. I jump scared by the black screen. Oh no, really? It can happen, it can happen. Wait. Yeah, I know this is the new content, but aren't we still in the loop? Well, fuck it, I'll go into new content. New content! I haven't seen as much about this.
New content.
New means what's on the box, obviously. Fuck the old content. Doesn't matter if we're still in a loop or not. I want to go new content. Please and thanks. Okay. Ominous. I've seen this before. Once, but...
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013.
I did not
on
remember
home
that.
computers.
Oh my god, I was 13. And I watched that
After receiving
on YouTube.
critical
That's
and commercial
crazy.
success, it was expanded upon in 2022.
2022.
With the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
That's not that long ago.
Reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Cool.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I like the painterly aesthetic for those little things.
Please step inside and
Content!
see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Content!
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too, me too. Immediately looking if I can go into another direction. No, 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 I'm very excited.
Okay, so far it's
Elevator.
an elevator.
Elevator's good.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Okay. I'm sure it will be. Do we have to push a button or anything?
Is it broken? What's going on here?
You tell me.
Should we
could
be
jump.
moving
We
somewhere?
can't jump.
Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Adventure.
I've never been more ready.
Same.
Let's do it.
I'm less familiar with this. I've seen less people play this part. What is
I
it?
have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
Yeah, I'm not the one who's supposed to be delivering the content. It's on you, buddy. Ooh! Yes,
right.
we get to jump. I
All
forgot.
right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
You get to jump. That's crazy. Finally. I love getting to jump. I was complaining about not being able to jump earlier. We should get it to... Well, there is no funny number down here. I'll get it to... I won't use them all, but I want it to be my age. There you go. That's just enough jumps. There you go. Set your age.
Is that it?
I'm fine. I'm happy.
Surely that's not all the new content.
I got to jump,
there has
brother.
To be something else, right?
No, I'm okay. I'm content. I'm content with the content. Thank you very much.
Elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
It's been like
It's
5
just elevators
minutes.
and jumping.
Yeah.
Is this what passes for exciting new content?
The jumping was
This is new
extremely
content, and I could
exciting.
just
Thank you
read
very
you
much.
the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell,
Stream
I could
idea.
cover 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
Stream
The
idea. Thank you,
Stanley
thank you, thank
Parable
you.
Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it.
Okay.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Me too. Yeah, I've also watched people play this before, but the new one I remember less somehow. I don't know why. Jumping validates my existence. Same. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's
I
it?
did. I
Oh,
did
you've
enjoy
got to
it.
be
Thank you very
kidding
much.
me. You
It's
see,
very sweet of you.
Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
like
And don't get me started on the level of
after,
craftsmanship
like,
that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's
9
achievements,
years
and it's
after
hard
or
to
something?
believe
I
one of
don't
them
remember.
actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What
Yeah.
quality assurance department signed off on this?
I've seen that.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter.
Not
and hold them
Twitter!
personally
Oh no!
accountable.
Anything but
It's
Twitter.
my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such
It
expectations.
did though. It did. I got to
If you're
jump.
still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Friend. The way he growls that though. I'm not your friend. How dare. That is a little bit different, my friend. Well, here we can experience the OG experience. Excuse me, where are we? Mr. Narrator, I am lost. Cancel the devs, quickly. Find them on Twitter. Send them death threats.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
I'm
I
joking,
want to
by the
show
way.
you something.
I mean, I am intrigued, but I'm also intrigued by this. I'm intrigued by both.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway.
Oh, excuse me, I mean, I am
never mind.
interested.
You're not a
I'm not a dork. I'm coming back, okay? I'm coming back. Fine, I want to crawl through the vent, okay? Oh, that's a wrench. It looked like a key. Fine. I'll look at your surprise. Very ominous, thank you. Whee! Vents are for cool people. I do like the vent. I do like the vent. He's like that one GF. Whomst? Who doesn't like vents? Amogus? Oh god, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. Gaslit you into the vent.
Remember how cheap
it's
and
not quite
unsatisfying
gaslighting,
the new
is it?
ultra deluxe content turned out to be?
I was
Well, it
very
got me thinking
satisfied.
about
Speak
the
for yourself,
past
loser.
And how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
That looks
Just
different.
our little secret. Take a look. I call it
Louvre!
the Memory Zone. It's
Memory
where I've been
Zone.
storing all my favorite memories
It's the
so I
Louvre.
can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow, that's so cool. The memory zone. Okay, it's actually not made out of glass. I thought this was a glass pyramid, but no, it's not. Wait a minute, now I'm sus. Oh my god. Cute.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how
Memory,
wonderful
sweet
Stanley
memory.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally
I don't
launched?
remember that
Back
much of
then,
October
video
2013,
games had
actually.
integrity. Back then, it
A
all
BAFTA?
meant something. Oh, the waste.
It is a BAFTA. The fuck? Good times. Yes, nostalgia. Let's go. Can I buy gift cards and stuff from here? Hell yeah. Oh my god, the original website in the old Mozilla Firefox. I don't... I feel like I'm not that prone to nostalgia. We do revel in nostalgia here and there a little bit, but I don't think... Have I ever thought, oh, back in the day, this and that was so much better? I don't know. Smile, because it happened. A trip down memory lane. Stock photos. Why the fuck is there $1 on the wall? The Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh, that was when it was still a demo. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Yeah, I didn't do that. It's impossible. It's impossible to get this achievement. Good achievement. Good achievement. A nominee, again, for the BAFTA. More BAFTAs. How many BAFTAs do you need? 2013? What the hell happened? The Stanley Parable released in 2013. I don't know what else happened in 2013. Wow, it's so zen. Oh my god, look at the water.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more
So
than
British.
games end up
He's
less
so
than any
British.
form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
I did hear that.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley
Sounds a
Parable
little
was.
overblown,
It was
no?
literally every game ever created.
It was Persona 3!
It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
I see.
It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I like the elevator content personally, but you know, fine. You remember 2013? I don't even remember much of 2013. Damn. Yeah, there it is. The tasteful nostalgic. It was good. Was it though? Oh my god, it's Minecraft. Look, Minecraft nostalgia. Why the fuck is that on the wall? I mean, why not, I suppose. Minecraft nostalgia and Portal. Is there a way to play Portal and Minecraft in here? Hey, look, maintenance. Memory zone maintenance. I would like to maintain the memory zone. Dude, I need to build a memory zone the way that things are progressing. I feel like that would be very helpful for me. The top 10 memories from the Stanley Parable. I remember. It's all about remembering. Person of the year, Stanley, obviously. Oh my god, little playing figures of Stanley and whatever her name was. Marianne, maybe? Mm-hmm. Is this Unity? I do not know. There's the doors. Cool. There's another review.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I mean, that's one way of doing it. The Serious Room in 2013. I wasn't in the Serious Room. I physically cannot go in there. It's true. It's true. Doesn't SP run on Source? I do not know. I do not know. I have no idea. No video game developing skills or knowledge or anything. My source is that I made it the fuck up. Of course. RIP Unity, by the way. Indeed, RIP Unity. Am I able to go past here? Excuse me, I cannot leave this room. Please, let me through, please. That would be very nice. From Scott K. Thank you. Huh?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Certainly.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
I do like the architecture of this place, but yeah, I'm fine. I like new shit. This is new shit. I enjoy this. Can I get into the Serious Room? Am I able to jump again? No, I'm not able to jump again. Let me leave. Let me leave. You can actually visit the first game here. Well, I just did. I'm satisfied. Yes, Tenchi is very vocal today. More so than other days even. Can I like... I don't want to read this. Do I have to go back? I guess. Maybe. Borf. Borf. Can I go into the maintenance? Because the door's not opening up. Ah! Maintenance is open. Thank you.
Wait. Hang on.
Yes, what's up?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Well,
what's this?
If you didn't build this, then... Ooh, the bad memories? Is it the bad memories?
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a Half-Life mod. I remember that too.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
I'm playing.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Some of them were, probably.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny.
Unfunny?
With his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny!
Oh,
Jesus. Don't
I'm
do
trying
that.
to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable.
Yes, please
but
do,
the
like...
game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical
jokes.
insights.
You need more
I can't
jokes.
even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I love the unfunny part. He's just like me for real. The narrator, just like me for real. You need to get more jokes in there. Try like a your mom joke or something tasteful like that. The gamers love that. Very much gamer humor, you know? Unfunny, Stanley. Unfunny. You have a funny accent. You're fine. You're British. It's fine. This is the best you can do. Another one. 3.1 hours. That's longer than me.
While the idea for the game is good,
It's a German person.
for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
You're not
You
preachy.
can tell me if I'm preachy.
I
Honestly,
would.
you can.
You're not. It's fine.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it, well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to.
That's
These black
how
marks
memories
on my
are, huh?
otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Gamer,
Perhaps
it's not
the
that
Stanley
bad. Don't
Parable
worry.
Isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Everything, anything that exists will have both positive and negative reviews. Nothing can be for everybody. Don't be upsetty, gamer. There's just tweets that are like, or reviews. Those are positive reviews though. Those are positive stream reviews, but they're like blurry, so you can't read them. I thought it was Twitter at first, but it's a thumbs up, I think. Hey, there's another negative one. Yeah, let's do more mental damage to the narrator.
What's this one got to say?
From Cookie.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
That's pretty mean.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Oh, I'm gonna be
We can strike these negative reviews from the record.
Man, I could
Only
be
positive reviews of
so
the Stanley Parable.
mean to him
That's
with
my
that.
motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes,
Skip,
a
skip,
skip
skip.
button we shall have.
Alright. Ah, the skip button. Okay. How does the skip button function? This is the skipping room, I see. Very, very ominous, thank you.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past
Yeah, but I
it.
also
It's
incessantly
what the players
drone,
have
you
been
know?
asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more
You could
listening
be
to me
so
rambling
mean to
on
him,
and
but
on
like, I
and
like
on
to
and
listen
on.
to him,
The
though.
Stanley Parable is a game for the people.
Shut up. Hello.
Oh, you're
I'm
back.
back.
You see?
I
You
skipped.
were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal
Is this
flourishes
like
and
the
mental
fucking-
ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
This is
Of
like
course,
the
I
Black
happen
Mirror
to
episode
believe
that I
it was
like a
perhaps
lot.
One of my
Shut up.
well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button.
Shut up.
The
Oh, I
minute
can't.
start to go
I
off on
can't.
a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your finger. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last
It
one
is
was,
like
well,
my favorite
I
Black
wanna
Mirror
say maybe
episode.
30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but
Well,
it's...
we can make it unendurable. How about a
Stanley,
year? I want
Stanley,
you to be in the void for a
Stanley,
year.
Please don't push the button again. It's been 12
White
hours.
Christmas, by the way, best Black
You've
Mirror
just
episode.
been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly... Oh, Stanley, look back. Look back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to
How
talk
long
to
was it?
again.
Are you okay?
Stanley, I think it's been
Oh,
a week.
just a week?
Or
We
2
can go
weeks.
longer.
I've been sitting here all that time.
Boo-hoo. How?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
It's you.
Hi,
You're
it's
here
me.
Again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've
How long
been
has it
through.
been? I
I've
want
had
you to tell
so
me.
much time.
I want a number.
I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh, it's been a year.
Ever sat-
This sparks so much joy. Oh my god, is he gone? Hello, I'm back. It's been more than a year. It's so mean. Oh, I can skip again. Are you still here? Did I skip too much? I'm sorry. It was just a joke, okay? God, can't even take a joke, man. Alarm. Ah, yeah, you gotta change the batteries in those every now and then. And if it's been a couple of years, then it makes sense that you would have to change the battery eventually. Let us skip out of this reality. Bye-bye. He did.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny.
Guess
It
who's
was
back
meant to have a
again?
point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
I know,
Where are
I
the
know.
jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review.
You're a little bit too negative. Rip and unrip narrator. And rip again. Rip, unrip, and rip again. Very quiet indeed. I heard a water drop.
The end is never the
And
end.
it's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. I agree with him. That is a good sentiment. I like that. I'm showing my true evil side. I mean, chaotic evil at heart. Maybe. It is funny, you know. The end is never the end, it's 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 never the end. Oh, it broke! It's breaking. Very Portal 2-esque. The wind's coming in. Okay, okay. This is so much like my favorite Black Mirror episode. I'm chaotic good at heart. That is much better. I also don't think that I'm actually chaotic evil at heart. Chaotic, yes, but neutral, I think. Light. Very pleasant. I like how this is deteriorating only in this little corner, so it doesn't affect my button, my precious skip forward button. Green! Vegetation, plants, life. Life is returning. Nature is healing. The narrator is dead. Nature is healing. What the fuck was that line? Oh, it was one of the sticks or something. Very nice. I went so far forward, it looped back around. Oh no! The vegetation has died. Maybe winter came? Or something else? Who's to say? God, it's dark. As long as the button still works. Chaotic neutral. Like every edgelord. Is that an edgelord thing? I feel like the evil ones gotta be the edgelord ones, no? I don't know. I thought you were talking about the Black Mirror episode where the husband just pauses his wife in his mind after she died. That is... Yeah, no, that's a different one, right? Wait, which one? What is that one? I mean White Christmas, the ones where they have the little eggs, where people, you know, the eggs thingies. Are they called eggs? No. The little devices. Brother? My brother in Christ? What's that noise? Just push button. Oh no, the button fell down. Oh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, hell yeah. A wasteland. That would be the future, probably. I'm out of my desert era now, but like... It's kind of nice. It's a good desert. I like this desert. It's a nice desert. The end of times. I think the end of times will be desert, but I'm not sure. Nature could definitely bounce back in a different and unexpected way, but sand! I want to eat the sand. I love sand. I love it. I love the aesthetic of sand, but I like sand with like less rough stones in it. Sand that looks really, really smooth. That's the type of sand that I like, you know? Oh! I was walking here. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. Chaotic not neutral is for edgelords and crazy people. Oh my god, we're back! Mr. Narrator? Sorry about that.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
I went into the desert. We don't wish to speak about that. Honestly, probably for the best, right? Oh. New content. With a nice fat neon sign. Very good. I don't like the sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay, well, go ahead. Do that then. Can I go over there? No. I think I read a comment once where they suspected that by the end of you pressing the button, so much billions of years or something have passed. Yeah, I bet. A lot of them. You could probably do a calculation based on... Oh, okay. You could probably do a calculation based on, like, the escalation from about a week to about a year, and then, like, keep that acceleration going. Would be a lot.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable. and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I
The
was
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
The fuck?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa! The end is never the end again.
See, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Welcome.
Why there are so many
Beyond
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
More
This
drinks.
is what fans have truly been asking for.
2, 2, 2, dos, dva. I found dva. Another one. Tv. Indeed, it is 2.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe.
Need a
don't you
huge
think?
favor. What do you need?
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Yeah, I don't know
But
what that
the
means.
Stanley Parable 2. Now
Dva is
that's an
the
artistic
dva spelled
statement
like that is Czech.
right
I
there. It's
thought he said autistic. I'm
it
sorry.
screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
It's the lyric. I like this song. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh my god. That's a nice little secret. I fuck with that. That's fun. Dva. Check. The game is just gaslighting you. I am enjoying every minute of it. I'm having a great time. Never underestimate coffee enjoyers who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room. So true. So true. You can't participate in European racism, Isabel. That is for the Europeans only. We can all hate each other. I don't. You have your own stuff to figure out. As Americans. Hey, look. Oh, it's fan art. It's fan art. Or it's art either way. It looks like fan art. I feel like this is an art style that invokes fan. I wish I could zoom. I wish I could zoom so much. This invokes fan art. Nice karaoke segment. I mean, if I find the lyrics to a song that I like, I simply must. There's just the two of us again. Just the two of us. The color red. I love color red and black. Very nice. Le rouge et le noir. Oh, it is a PowerPoint. Wait, is this Google Slides? It's a Google Slides PowerPoint. 2. Thanks for attending my meeting. That's how I make slideshows as well. Very nice. So true. Yet you haven't done all of that. So true. No, I'll just go so true. Hello. Anything else in here? Oh my god, it's two Stanleys, multiplayer mode. Yes, good old European hate for other Europeans for no good reason. Exactly.
Now, to be clear,
it's
I
tradition.
haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
But
let's
the
take
second
a look
one.
at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can
funny.
loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical.
Are you sure about that? New features. Okay, well, let's hear it then. Give me some new features, huh? I like the presentation. I like that there's a bus in this room for no reason. I like that. I like that. Need you to change your name to Jim. Jim? What? What perks does that grant us? Jim is an okay name. Oh, big room. Oh, it's so pretty though. You made good design
Here we
choices.
are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Oh, is it gonna? Will it be saying Jim then? Hear your name in the game. Imagine it says my full legal name and address. That would be properly hilarious. I want to hear my name. As a streamer, I'm very much intrigued by this concept. As a streamer who doesn't use their real name.
I asked myself, what do players really want?
You gotta make a PowerPoint, Isabel.
The first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
It's true.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, fantastic. Again, I would love full legal name and address. So, let's hear it.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now,
No way.
the button only says the name Jim.
No
But
way.
Of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim.
I'll roleplay
to
as
really
Jim.
simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay. What's
Just
Jim's
play along.
backstory?
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here
Hello.
we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim. Who
I
is a
want
person
you to
named
imagine
Jim?
yourself living as Jim.
I'm living as Jim.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I'm waking as
Falling
Jim.
in love
Jim,
and being
Jim,
heartbroken
Jim,
as Jim.
Jim,
Seizing
Jim.
all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Does he have a
Do
tragic
you feel it
backstory?
deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am Jim. I'm a
If so,
method
then
actor.
Please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim to my core. Okay, this is gonna say my name. That'll be exciting.
Jim.
Holy shit, that's my fucking name, dude!
You
What the
see?
fuck?
What a thrill!
It
what a
actually
rush.
said my
That was
real
you.
name. That's
The button
crazy.
described you.
Huh?
Do it again. Do it again.
Do you think it's gonna say my name again?
Jim.
That is my
It's
name!
even harder
Like
the
since
second
birth.
time.
That's
If this were
crazy.
the only new feature in the Stanley
Huh?
Parable 2,
How did
it
they
would
do
still
that?
be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too
Whoa.
emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
That's crazy. Like they actually have my actual birth name in there, which is Jim since, you know. As you know, everyone knows. That's crazy. Jim is an anagram for her real name. Ah, you can figure it out from there. J names are fun. There's loads of J names that you can go by. Acting 100. Thank you. What do you mean acting? I am Jim. You know this about me. Okay, cool. Jim, good button. Thank you for saying my name. Very shocking. Good thing the audience knew that already. I think a person named Jim would tell people that they're named Jim. Why are these boxes so big? What in the ever-living hell could you possibly have in there? Uno más. Okay, uno más, fine. We can do one more. What do you mean changing my name to Jim? My name is Jim. I mean, I wonder if you can change your name to the same name that you already have.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
What do you mean by
I'm
that?
putting the Jim button away.
What?
Otherwise, soon you'll start to
No.
lose all sense of who you actually are.
I am Jim. What the fuck do you mean by that? It just reinforces my Jimness. How could it possibly how could it possibly?
Jim went into Jim, listening to Tasty Jam. Alla
Yes.
stop in a traffic jam. So he at a one with Jam. All in all, it was all jammed up.
Oh, so true, so true. It's a tragic story. Thank you very much for the dono. It's a very tragic story that Hans has related as such to us. But je suis Jim. That's me. How should I lose myself if it just affirms my identity? Man. What if you aren't Jim? Well, that's not possible. Such a cool feature saying Zecke's real name, right? I agree. Yeah. Like, but beyond the username. Makes a lot of sense. Well, fine. No more Jim then.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
True. No screenshots. I'm not doing that, so that's fine. A whole new office with an even more garish carpet. Very cool. Red is the new orange. Very aggressive. I like it. The new update ray traced. More of the same, but in a good way. Sweet. New features, new content, new ideas. Very good. Jump circle, that's nice. The button that says the player name. Good. I mean, saying Jim's real name. I mean, Zecke is still my username, but Jim is like my legal name. Jump circle, infinite hole. I've already jumped a bit. Free and easy achievements. I'll do that. I'll get an achievement. Collectibles and art. It's like going through a museum. Oh, they have a little map. That's handy. That's handy. It's a bit of a confusing map, but nonetheless. Very nice. Like in Fallout. Collectibles, free achievement, infinite hole. I would like the free achievement, please. Can I get the free achievement? Ooh, free achievement. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more step. It just works. Get yours right now. I will be doing that, yes.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
Sounds
it's
good.
As simple as
Sounds
that.
very good. I will do that.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
Ah,
right now,
yes,
the
yes,
achievement
yes, yes,
is
yes.
still
Okay.
fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley.
Yeah,
but I
that's
guarantee
fine. I
it will
get
be
you,
fixed
I
in the
get
sequel
you, I get
to at
you.
last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you.
Gamers.
And I promise it will happen.
Can't wait. Very fun. Looking forward to that. Thank you for implementing it. Is Jim the real name or just the short version? No, Jim's the full legal name. One syllable name supremacy and all that, you know. What would Jim be short for? Actually. I don't even know. And you'd think I'd know that, since my name is Jim, but my name just is, I mean, James, I guess, right? James. Fucking James. I'm no James, I'm Jim.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
That one. Collectibles. I would like to see collectibles. Gamers is our word. You can say gamea. Gamea. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Ooh.
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Ah, slay.
I don't want to stifle the
Jimothy.
intrinsic
Yes,
joy
of
of
course.
watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable
The
life.
art here is insane. The art direction of these hands coming out of the wall is insane. Woo! We got one. Amazing, you found it. Not the Gema. Oh, yeah, no, not the Gema. Collect them all. Oh, it turned me around. Okay, cool. Thank you.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I don't do that. I usually simply do not do that, so I am not too bothered. So we've done that. Now we could go to the Infinite Hole. Infinite Hole is a good stop to go to. Jane. Let's go, Jane. Jane Doe, even, perhaps? Wait, this is not the Infinite Hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided
Fuck
on this
you.
one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday Stepney's is very specific, which I like. But also Get Well Someday is very cryptic in a bad way, which I like.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Yes.
Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is.
Slay. I like that one too. I do that all the time. Oh my god, they appeared. Hell yeah. I do that all the time. It's like,
Well, actually,
what should I do?
maybe I should have gone with... No.
And then I do
I've
the other
made my
thing.
decision. We're moving
Merch.
on.
Buy that merch. Buy that merch. I'm sorry, I mean a Jake Paul reference. I am unbearable. 2. I saw the new content. The Stanley Parable 2. Wow, look at that design. So basic. This one just looks like Spain. This one looks like Spain, but wrong. Okay, cool. Wait, where did I fucking come out of? I'm getting lost. The reassurance bucket is nice. We could get the bucket. We could look at the bucket. It's like a Jane von Blutsauger the 4th. Oh my god, so
A common
fancy.
complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense
There's
of
no
reckless
bucket.
despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I
Fair, Isabel,
engineered
honestly,
a clever
fair.
solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
There it
You
is!
see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal.
The
and
bucket.
perhaps even comforting.
Well, as somebody
You may
who's
even
read
come
Homes,
along for the gentle embrace
I don't
of
know how I
jarring
feel about that.
cognitive dissonance while the bucket
I haven't
is in
actually
your arms.
read all
And
of
to be
it.
honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
that would be a
Yes,
whole rewrite.
the
I
bucket
understand.
is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
And the old endings can change with the bucket. Oh my god, wow. Happy early birthday, Stephanie Zecke. I read Homestuck too, Zecke. Yeah, let's not mention the buckets of Homestuck, please.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Thanks.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
It's true, because it
The
means
benefits
that
of
I
the
can
bucket
lift a
seem to go
bucket.
on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
That's pretty good. That's pretty great even. Who's your favorite Homestuck character? It's Vriska, of course, obviously. I know. I actually don't know. Don't judge me too hard. I feel like Vriska is not the worst choice you could make. I like Vriska, okay?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh, you're Terezi. I see that for you. I can see that for you. Interesting dynamic. You are is also not not correct. I do not identify deeply with Vriska. I'll assure you of that at least. Have we gone here yet? No, we have not. Oh, an epilogue, but we've only just...
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, okay, if you say so. We like Vriska. Trans girl boss. Yes. Definitely huge girl boss energy. So I'm just gonna take my... I wanted to go to the hole, but I got lost. Settings world champion? Infinite hole. Fine, settings first, and then we can go to the hole. I wanted to go to the hole, but I got sidetracked. Settings world champion. Oh, okay. I'm not allowed. Why? Because I wasn't in the settings for long enough. Speedrunning. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you, then. I don't need you, whatever you are. Maybe you'll open up later, maybe you won't. Where the fuck is the hole? Here, yes? Yeah, I got sidetracked over there, so the hole should be this way, probably. This really does have big museum vibes, for obvious reasons. Time, depth, falling, distance, space-time, hole like infinity, opening, rim, surrounding area, depth, in parentheses, infinite, good. Infinity, good. Understandable, It just keeps going. Thank you. Thank you for this graph. What the fuck is this graph? Can't read the top parts. Alright.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Are you sure
This
about
is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You
Okay.
can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Infinite hole. Well, why does it have a... Oh, you put a ceiling on for me. That's nice. It looks like a well. That is also nice. I appreciate the design of the bricks. I mean, I guess we're gonna go fall then, won't we? If there's nothing else to do. Let's go. There it goes. Further and further and further away.
Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Gee. No, I think I'm fine. I'm gonna fall for a bit. Honestly, though...
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer,
Yeah.
but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Later, I'm
Maybe do it
contemplating the
on the sooner
hole.
rather than later spectrum of things.
I would love to fall in an infinite hole for a bit, if that was possible. It's kind of like anti-gravity almost, no?
Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Am I gonna
Is
crash?
it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole.
But
It
it's
is.
not
Is
infinite
it
then, is it?
infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective,
It's a pretty
the
clear
infinite
definition,
is
gamer.
merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good
Well.
for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a
Just
cheat,
the
and you're
two
so
of us.
clever.
I was
Look,
just
I think the
trying
issue
to
here is
think
just
about
that
the
you're
whole-
unusually fascinated by falling.
Yeah,
What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
I think that
I
would be
figured the hole
fun.
was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I'm finna be in the pit, you know? That's
Look,
my stance
things
on the
got
matter.
a little heated there. I think we both said some things
I
we
didn't say
mean.
anything. I meant
Why
everything
don't
I
we
said.
just put all this behind
Narrator
us and
has a
agree
deep
to
hole.
just call the
Excuse
whole
me?
mostly infinite.
I
If that
mean,
works for
it's
you,
not infinite
then
at
go
all.
ahead
That
and
wasn't even
press the
that long of a
teleport
fall,
button
honestly.
To warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Like, the fall could have been way, way, way longer. I wonder, like, what height equivalent that would be in real life falling time. Like, it's sometimes when you see people fall from the sky, which doesn't happen a lot, at least not to me, but when you do, it feels like they fall for a very, very long time, doesn't it? I like, a similar amount of time as to how long we were falling, perhaps. Are we flipping, though? Like, if you're falling, you might as well do a flip. I would love to fall forever. Like, not forever, obviously. That would not be good. But, like, imagine you just get flung into the sky. That would be more entertaining than a hole, to be fair. But you just fall forever. Or for however long you want to. Forever, again, a little bit too long, because I would get bored at some point. But I'm sure I could do that for, like, 30 minutes or something. Given, you know, again, that I don't die or sustain any injuries or something. Is there anything we can do down here, or do we just chill, or do we actually just have to return? You know what? You know what we could do?
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
We could
Oh,
fall
for
again.
heaven- You see? I
Yes.
was right. The problem is you.
I mean,
The problem is
define
that
a
you
problem.
like holes too much. Not normal.
I'm
A
not.
normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh, that was shorter.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Yeah, I think so too.
admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and
will.
come join me up above.
I will. And then I'll jump
Had
again.
enough? I'm
And then I'll
positively
jump
thrilled.
again.
I really do have so much more to show you. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
I'm back in the hole again,
This
baby!
starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
Yep, it's definitely
Yeah.
moving up. Again,
I'm starting
again,
to become
again!
extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yes.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
Yes.
Even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
I am manipulating
Stanley,
the hole. I'm
I
sorry.
have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole.
This hole is the only goal, actually. True, true,
Nice
true,
of
true.
you. Let's pop back
Yeah.
up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Yes, I'm moving closer with my chair, being
Well,
very...
there it
Oh,
is.
well,
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me.
that is very
Not
short
only is the
indeed.
hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole.
It's
at
more
this
like a
point.
conversation pit now.
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Yeah. Wee!
How is this still appealing to you?
It was
I know you're obsessed with holes.
Don't
but
say
at
it
this
like
depth,
that.
I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Yeah,
Oh.
not really, but
Who am I to judge?
we try our best
You
around
just
here.
do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Good.
Doesn't
work.
Is the teleport button not working?
No, it does not work.
You sure?
Yeah. Infinite
Well, I
divot.
mean-
Now that's something that we could
I really
explore.
don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing?
Nope.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Yeah, you could
I'm out.
level the hole.
Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
I'm
It's
in the
a win
conversation
for
pit
everyone.
forever.
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
I thought you were having fun,
Take
mate.
care, Stanley.
What's
I
with the
hope
sudden
you and the hole have a
animosity,
wonderful
brother?
rest of eternity together.
I mean, could be worse. We have a little mug that says new mug on it. We have the lyrics to just the two of us, even though very ironic, the narrator has left us, so it's actually, in fact, just me. Fuck's that noise? Can I teleport now? No. Obsession with hoes. Or holes, even. Either way, it's not that great, right? And what a shallow conversation pit, too, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they are usually not that deep, right? But they have little stairs at the edges, usually. And they're, like, carpeted inside. Oh, it's descending! Ah, we're descending! Let's go! I love that. We love a little bit of a descent into madness and or otherwise. Very epic music. Okay, okay, I'm here. I have not used all of my jumps, exactly. But you can only jump in the jumping circle, so, you know. The plot deepens, as always, as always. Change your perspective. Whoa! Why is it so dramatic? What the fuck? Hey, Stanley. It has a cooldown. Bam. Can I move while my perspective has changed? No. Change your perception. I don't know what that means, honestly. Oh, that's the music. Change your reality. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I like that one. I like this one. This one's good. Ooh, we're in the... Ooh. Puppies! I like this song. I don't know if it's a song. Ooh, space! Space, space, space! The ocean, that's so pretty. Upside down. Bobblehead. Muscular? That's so me. It's not Beat the Arrow song, but it is a good one. Should we change perception again? Oh my god, the perspective on this one! That sounds normal again, I think.
Stanley? Stanley?
Oh, I love that art style!
Oh, good,
no, I wanted to do
seems you had sort of
more!
dozed off
Leave
there,
me be, I
drifting
wanted to do
away into
more!
dreams. But we can't
That was
have
such a cool
Stanley,
art style.
Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
Hate
So
you,
how about if
narrator.
I just
How
pop
dare
in
you.
from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the whole? From the looks of
I
things,
was very
you
much
and I will
focused on
have
the whole.
many,
Thank you
many
very
years
much.
here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
Okay.
Toodle-pip.
Toodles. Are we gonna be able to go down again? I wasn't done yet, you know. I wasn't done yet. I would like to do it again. That art style was very good. Is this the narrator's revenge? Kind of, right? A little bit. This seems like the narrator's revenge ending. We have been reset. For the skip button, right? Truly. You put me back, dude! I
Here
didn't
we
do
are.
that.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
But slay. Well, I still have the bucket. So it's not like a real reset. Or is there gonna be another bucket? Office decorations? We did that. Mostly infinite hole. Oh, they changed the fucking title. Okay, I see how it is. Now, they wouldn't re-put the bucket. Obviously not. Why would they? Didn't know Cas Von the Pole was in this game. Is that the art style or something? Suddenly, the bucket, the button that says the name of the player that is playing. There was a way to get back to the jump circle, right? Yeah, straight ahead, they said. Over here? There's also an exit, apparently. Collectibles. Jump circle is down. What the fuck you mean down, brother? Jump circle. I'm trying to find the jump circle again, but I am, in fact, lost. Like in normal museums as well. The exit is here, so that's one way we could go. The jump circle says it's over there, though. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, is it over there, maybe? Yeah, that looks... Yeah, that's the jump circle. I found it, I found it, I found it, I found it. The jump circle!
You know what, Stanley?
Yep.
I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea.
Me too.
I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Yeah. I think so too. I should use them all, right? Maybe I should keep one for later. I'll use like... I'll go to 21. 21 feels right. We jumped a little bit. I'm fine now. I think the exit is probably not actually going to take us out of here. So I would like to explore that way. Oh, it's a YouTube animator whose style looks like that. Ah, slay. I feel the urge. Excuse me?
All right.
I think I'm a
Everything you
genius,
wanted
first of
to?
all.
Ready
So
to
good
move
luck
on
with
now?
that. There's a briefcase. Excusez-moi. That is wrong on every level, actually. New mug, but this time in blue. No screenshots? Never, 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 never.
So, Stanley,
What are we doing here?
What do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
Yeah, they're good,
Yes,
they're
I know
good, they're
it's
good.
not
I
exactly
like them.
clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say,
Yeah,
let's do
probably.
an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not
Okay.
it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
The picture with the door? Yes, it's good art.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whee! Okay, okay, they're arranged. I see. Can I go down there to playtest it, or are we just observing it?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
There is
It's
potential,
sort of-
there's
Okay,
potential.
never mind.
No, there's
Hold
potential.
on.
Don't
Let
worry.
me do a different arrangement.
Okay, you got this, gamer. I believe in you.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Ah, no, that's worse. That's definitely
Who am I
worse.
kidding, Stanley?
That's even less coherent
This
than the first
isn't a
one.
coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I
Ooh,
do
there's
very
a
much
collectible.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
I want to get the collectible.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe
Kind
that's
of.
it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of
Basically
course,
what you've
with
done
respect,
already.
with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
I mean, that is what
Suppose
you
it could,
did.
but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect.
Is
Go
it gonna
ahead.
be the...
Take
I
a
am looking. Is it gonna be the title screen that is just our title screen? The Stanley Parable 2! Okay, yeah, that looks like a good title screen. We have a little video that plays, a weird slope, it's all red like you promised. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. If you want my feedback, here it is. I enjoyed the new title screen. Click
This
to
is
skip.
the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked
Ah,
for a
the
company in a big building
balloons!
where he was employee
balloons
number
are here.
427.
Slay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
Any other
how long
additions
to
aside
push
from
them, and in what order.
balloons?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every
Different
moment
camera
that the
angles,
orders
too.
came in, as though he had been made exactly
I think.
for this job.
Unless I imagined it.
And Stanley
Who knows?
was happy.
Oh my god, you're gaslighting each other in chat.
And then
Stop
one
gaslighting
day,
each other
something
in
very
chat.
peculiar happened.
A two
Something that would
appeared
forever
behind his
change
name.
Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No way!
No one had showed up to give him instructions,
But the balloons
call a
are here.
meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Is not good for
Shocked,
me.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hell yeah, it's totally new experience. Also, yes, Caliber, get that caffeine. Let's go, wake up.
All of his
Wake up,
co-workers
gamer.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can't believe how often I've heard this fucking line. Oh, the bucket's here. Merci.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
The bucket has been integrated, and there's a little line here that prevents you from going around there. How annoying. Can I do anything with the balloons? I cannot. Good morning once again to you, though. Zecke playing the sequel and not the deluxe edition. The edition. Deletion. The fuck. The title is a lie. Always has been. Hello.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No, I do not think so, actually.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
The bucket. The bucket tells
And
me
here
what to
it
do.
was. Had
Here
the
we are.
bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Certainly is. Certainly is.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I mean, I enjoyed the meeting
Stanley
room.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
We're just gonna do this with the bucket now, I suppose. Oh no, on first glance I thought those were AfD balloons. True, the color palette is the same.
Said the bucket.
The bucket
Don't
is
go to the
talking
meeting
to
room.
me.
Go somewhere else.
Okay.
The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
Okay.
Go to the cargo lift.
I'll go to the cargo lift, mate, if you say so.
Good.
Said the bucket.
What else? What
Now
next?
ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need
Okay,
you to do.
I'm listening to the bucket.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Yes.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Yes.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
The bucket is much more reliable than the narrator. I mean, you've heard the trope unreliable narrator, but have you ever heard the trope unreliable bucket? I don't think so. So,
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
it's not
Stanley once again
Very dark.
obeyed blindly.
that one's very dark. Yes. Are we gonna have a conversation with our wife this time? Or no? What do you think, bucket?
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Well, if the
Pick
bucket
up the
says
phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
it. Is the bucket my wife? The fuck? Is this Homestuck? I mean, what if the bucket has a hole in it? Then it would be
This is
unreliable.
the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Oh no, my bucket.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
It's true.
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
I did. Yes, and what's the problem with that? And we're having a wonderful life actually together. Thank you very much. I'm home. Honey, I'm home. The sunset paper's there. It's present. Okay. What do I do here? Oh, the bucket. I didn't see you there. Hello, Stanley, it's me. Hello, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press N to take me to work with you. Okay. I'll press
The
M.
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of
The bucket!
companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
I mean, no different than you, huh? Press M to take me back home with you. Okay, I can do that.
Lately, I've been concerned about him.
My home is
Wouldn't
kinda
you
nice.
be concerned as well?
Very tiny
To
kitchen,
see him
though. That's
delusional
not that
like
nice.
this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Me? It's imagine a dark room, no light, no sounds. The bucket opens the door. The bucket. See, to go back to work. Why do you keep changing the hotkey? But thank you
Try
nonetheless.
anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
I want
Listen
my
to me.
bucket. Thank you.
It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk.
Bucket.
All it will ever truly do for you
Bucket.
is effectively transfer a liquid
Bucket,
from one
bucket,
location
bucket,
to
bucket,
a different location.
bucket,
That's
bucket,
it.
bucket, bucket,
It
bucket.
doesn't do
Whoop, whoop,
anything
whoop.
else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press B for us to go back home. I will go back home with you.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know,
Silly
once
old
upon a time it was
dog,
me
you.
he took orders from. Me he
Bucket!
trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket.
Can sit.
This
Look,
stupid
I'm in
hunk
the
of
chair.
metal.
I'm very tiny in the chair. Press B to ignore anyone in your life except for me. The bucket! The bucket is gaslighting us,
Sad.
though.
I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Bucket, bucket,
From now
bucket,
on,
bucket.
he's just
bucket.
going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty
My bucket.
This sort of shiny bucket.
Yeah, it's a little shiny. Transfer
Well,
a
I'll give it
liquid.
this. The bucket does have a nice shine
It
to
does. Look at it. Look at it. There's the reflection of the bucket. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press H to go back home. Of course you're real. I mean, you're a bucket.
Yes, I suppose on
Certainly
closer
you are.
inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Look at the
Sturdier,
shine. Look at
more
the shine.
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be
like
better at
behind
moving
me,
an
though.
amount of water from
Bucket.
one room to another.
To relive the same day with me over and over, press F. I'll press F.
Oh my God, what am I saying?
Bucket.
Better at carrying water from room to room.
Bucket,
It's a
bucket,
bucket.
bucket,
It's literally
bucket,
just a
bucket.
bucket.
It's
Why do I
my
feel
bucket,
some need to point
okay?
out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket.
Sit back down. Press L to go home to work, to home to work, to home to work. I'll go home to work, to home to work, to home to work.
I'm having feelings.
What's dark?
For the bucket. No. What's going on?
What
Why
is
do I
going
want to
on?
be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do
Where?
anything
Oh
it
no!
asks.
It's
What's
in
wrong
the
with me? I don't
bathroom.
understand.
It is
Perhaps
Homestuck.
if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this
Yes.
troublesome situation.
This is very troublesome
Stanley,
indeed.
give me the bucket.
No, it's
Give it
my
to me.
bucket.
Give me the
No,
bucket,
no,
Stanley.
no.
I need it. Give it to me now.
Close your
Give it,
eyes.
Or I'll...
I will close my eyes. You cannot reach me here when my eyes are closed. I'm gonna run. This is my bucket. Go back to work, Stanley. Yeah, like there is rule 2. It's rated 18 with that bucket. Do not think that's great. Hello? Is my bucket still here? Excuse me?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Is my bucket's still here?
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Okay. We could try and listen to the narrator with the bucket, I suppose.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I guess we can do that. We can try that out as well. If there's anything new. A bit too homestucky,
Still no one was
indeed.
here.
Yeah, I agree.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's
Kissy for the
office
bucket.
was where he'd find answers.
Do you think the bucket wants to go into the broom closet with me?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you?
No.
The aura
Does
of
it?
jealousy. It's as
Yeah,
clear
probably.
as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
Yeah, I see
Good for you, Stanley.
that.
Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Well,
You can't hand it over. Oh no.
last time I fell
Getting
into
into
psychosis.
name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has
I
sunk
can't
that it
hear
has
the
to
broom
resort to this
closet, my
stream of
friend.
petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
What's it saying?
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply
What?
that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
I mean, we just
That your
met,
relationship
but,
is
you know.
purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Tell me in the
Go through
bucket
each of them
we
point by point.
fucked, I think,
Share your
earlier.
journal entries detailing the
That
rich emotional
was
landscape of your feelings for the
something
bucket,
that
as they
we
have
did.
changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
That should really tell you. So yeah, like I said, we fucked probably, I think. Don't know how that really works. Don't want to think about how that really works, quite frankly. He
Okay,
was in my bed,
I've
though.
got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and
Hello,
for all.
I don't know. We're
Here
in
we
the broom
go.
closet. Property of
There.
Stanley. Well, there
Now
we
it's
know.
settled.
Now we know.
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with
Yeah.
all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their
Typical
relationship
broom
to broom
closet
closets in the
behavior.
natural order of things.
So true, so true. It's very typical broom closet behavior. You know, every time you step into one of these, they lay into
I've got
you
a second
with
sticker
philosophy.
back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because
More!
I think it's appropriate.
Yes. Oh, a
You
bucket
see,
sticker for the
I
bucket.
feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Yeah, I
That
see
way,
it. I
if
see
you're
the
ever
vision.
unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or
You could
not,
also write
you
it
can
on
look
there
down at this
additionally.
sticker and say to yourself,
That would be doable.
It's a bucket.
Yeah.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
That is super duper helpful. You could also write it on there with Sharpie in case, you know, you kind of forget the image of a bucket and you need like a
You know what?
word
I could
reminder.
take the name
but
calling
yes.
and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us a silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness
Very
on display.
petty, very petty, very
You
petty.
can stay
I
here
agree.
all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get
Oh,
on with the
see
story
you.
about you and your bucket.
I love his inflections. His inflections are absolutely great. Oh, see you outside. Very much. It's giving Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows, or any British person that's a little bit dramatic, to be honest. I'm assuming we do have to leave this time. I wonder if we could give the bucket over to the broom closet, like place it right here or something, but it's our bucket. Ain't no way I'm giving that up. I had a fever dream like this. No, Isabel. Don't. Hello, it's me. I've left the closet. Are you here? Yes.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs
let's do
to
that.
the boss's office.
Why not? I will listen to you. I want to see what the bucket has to say about the mind control stuff. Has the bucket seen the bathroom? Probably not. What does the bucket think? Oh, it's new. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money, crisp, and there's a
Found one of
collectible.
them. One of the miniature Stanley
did.
figurines.
I'm not gonna
Remember,
collect them all.
No reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I am not
You
enticed,
can't
thank
buy
you.
that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you
I
to
won't.
savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Thank you. Thank you. I will. I'm savoring the moment, but I will not go out of my way to find them all. Thank you very much. You have many odd fever dreams. My mind is literally Disco Elysium meets Alice in Wonderland. That is intense. Hello, bossman.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
So stunned.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with
True.
him always.
It's very
The
sweet.
bucket would. And he knew it.
Property of
The
Jim,
two
it
of
should have
them were
read.
inseparable.
True. I am
At
Jim,
this
after
point,
all.
Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2845. Yeah, no, I didn't know. I did in fact not know. 2845. Couldn't know 2845. Should I know 2845? I mean, it's just gonna lead us back to where we once...
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Yes, we'll try out 2845. Fuck it. Fuck it, bucket. 284...
2845.
I know it's 5, but I'm like, should I do something else instead? No, I'll do this, whatever.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
Sheer
luck.
luck! It's
Was it
crazy
the
that that
bucket
keeps
knew all
happening.
along?
Yeah, it's
Was
the bucket. It must be.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I think so too. You had a few odd ones. Goat vomiting blood, and then a whole person, people getting launched at a wall and dying. That is very, that is very much fever
Another
dream-esque.
miniature Stanley
God, that was so
figurine.
easy. What
This,
the fuck?
you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines?
I like Stanlerines, yes.
I think I like
Yeah,
that.
me too, me too, me
Another
too.
Stanlerine under your belt.
He looks so sad, which is probably appropriate. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the Stanlerine. When I used to have like fever dreams, like I don't get sick a lot. But when I do, I have dreams of moving heavy objects from one room to another, or trying to
The
fit
elevator raced
shapes into
downward,
shapes that don't
plummeting
work.
towards an unknown
Are you
fate.
winning, gamer? I am super
It
duper
would be
winning. I
all
have a
Stanley
bucket.
could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
I'm actually
The
very
bucket is here for you,
self-reliant,
Stanley.
so
Everything will be fine.
I do not think I necessarily need the bucket. We could take the exit too,
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
because we haven't done that yet.
Mind Control Facility.
I wish I had fever dreams, or any dreams for that matter. Like, do you have dreams? If you, I wonder how to start. But generally, if you try to, like, recall your dreams immediately after waking up, you get better at it the more you do it. That's also how you get into lucid dreaming, is keeping a diary at first. We could do escape with the bucket.
Although this passageway had the word escape
We
written
haven't
on
done
it,
that yet.
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Well, we'll see what happens, huh?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah, me and the bucket got this, you know? Not the
At this
bucket,
point,
I know,
Stanley
right?
and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Yes! Let's go die, gamers! Not the bucket. Yeah, I know, I also made a Homestuck reference. You never had a fever dream. You only had a faint one because it was... that is fever. That is high fever. Holy shit. Whee! Jumpies. Also, Tenji very vocal today. He's a vocal little guy today. What can I say? Ooh. Ah, this is here. I remember this. That's suboptimal. Can we leave our contraption? No, we cannot.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched
Can
closer to
you-
their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned
Truly,
out to
he's
be.
not a real
To
supporter.
be sure,
The bucket,
it
that
puts
is.
the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket.
And she's
But what
hosting
use is
his
a
own
sense of
stream.
ease when you're about to be crushed to death. This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Well, bummer. Bucket, save me!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end.
The
as
bucket
it was
doesn't have
crushed
life.
violently to death.
Crushed to death. But not me, though. Not today. The Stanley
It was
Parable.
a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
He ain't dead.
It's true
He's
that
right
all
here.
buckets are radiant in their own
Gender
way,
swab.
but this one stood above the rest.
Oh my god, we have
It
a
was
memorial for the
glorious
bucket.
to behold.
What the fuck? Hey, look, ionic pillars. Welcome. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Okay. I'm not gonna read all that, but damn, you're very verbose, Mr. Bucket. I mean, having a
Can you
well-like
see how
structure makes a lot of
arrogant it
sense.
was for Stanley to take a bucket like this
Bucket
and to
TM.
claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket
That's
is
more than
far
25.
more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Okay. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. 25, by the way, it says. I think your calculations may be off by a little bit, but, you know, who's to say? Who's to say? A bucket with 2 handles. Oh my god, is this a reference? This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death for just attempting it. So true, so true, so true. 24 gotta be a metaphor. 25 too. Inferno bucket. Why? Because it's made out of wood. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died. Billions must die. And yet, in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. So true, so true, so true. The stress bucket analogy. They all go in, and then they go out. Presented without commentary. Okay. So it shall be. So it shall be. Ah, cave paintings. Oh, it's so museum. It is extremely museum with the weird audio. Well, we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, obviously. We do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical use of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasure. Nice. The West has fallen. Billions must hold a bucket. It's true. Which way? Oh, there's no way. This area is so nice, though.
No man can
I like how
own
clean
a bucket,
it is.
and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
No.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
I like that there's always like a weird chair standing around. Extremely museum. The hanging bucket? Oh no. How sad. This piece symbolizes a necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. But I want the bucket! Oh, I can reach it. There's glass underneath. Okay. Nice. I like this bucket ending.
There is something we can do. Something we can do together,
Something?
you and I,
No
that
way.
will right this terrible wrong.
Oh.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment
sorry.
as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander.
But the
of a
bucket's
new
still
world,
gonna
a new
die.
vision for
The bucket will still die. Scandalous. So scandalous. Alright, then, so we have died with the bucket, by the way. So I don't know how helpful that is for the bucket, truly. And we're back, once again. There's a meeting today. Figurine Finders Committee in the meeting room. Okay, there's probably a figurine in the meeting room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
My face itchy.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But the bucket's right here. Everything's the
confusion and
same.
the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
It's all the same. Tout le même. All of it. I would like to actually get to, yeah, I would like to get to the
Stanley
meeting
clutched
room.
the bucket tightly to his chest.
Here we
and
go
entered the
again.
door on his left.
I'm not completionisting this game, I swear to God, but I do want to find my way here. Oh, there we go. How can we find them? Trust the completionist instinct. No, I don't have a completionist instinct, actually. There will be a reward for finding them all. No, I don't care. I legitimately do not care. I'm anti-completionist because it annoys me. It takes the fun out of games for me. Lol, looks like 427. Ha ha ha. Gotta collect them all. Yeah, I like that though. Broom closet. Anything new?
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours.
Fair enough.
But alas,
But
no
alas,
stickers.
it's sad. I want an emotional support bucket as well. I don't have the room or time for a doggo. Yeah, you know, you need a plant. You need plants. We know this now. Dogs / cats, whatever, pets are the new children, and pets and plants are the new pets. You know what I mean? The ranking has shifted, basically. Does this game have a stopping point?
Coming to a staircase,
yes and no.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Kind of. You can always play more and see what
I'm going
happens.
back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
What?
And now
Why?
I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
Figlies
What do you
make
think,
no
Stanley?
sense.
What name better
Stanlerines,
encapsulates
obviously.
the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Yeah, it's definitely not Figley, because that has nothing to do with Stanley at all to begin with. This one is not being lit by the by the lighting around it. You know, fair enough. How is this
But
gonna
Stanley
change?
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left
We'll
his
see.
post during work hours.
And maybe then,
He might
I
be
don't know.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he
heard that
believed
before.
everyone had vanished.
Oh no, is this the
His
same?
boss would think he was crazy. And then...
Oh, this
something
is the same,
occurred
I
to
think.
Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Maybe I am crazy.
He looked
Crazy?
down at the bucket
I
in
was
his
crazy
arms.
once.
Am I
They put me in a
crazy?
room,
He asked the
a
bucket.
rubber room with rats.
The bucket returned his gaze,
Rats?
but
Rats
said
make me
nothing at all.
crazy. crazy?
That's
I was
strange,
crazy
Stanley
once.
thought.
They
Usually
put me
the
in
bucket is a
room
source
in
of
front of a room
guidance and
with
wisdom
rats.
for me in
That's
difficult
been
times
crazy.
such as these.
Crazy? I
He
was
held
crazy
the bucket
once.
close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort.
I'm gonna stop.
And that's when Stanley realized
The bucket's not real.
this isn't my bucket.
Oh, it's a different
It's just a
bucket.
normal, everyday
But it
bucket.
has the
Someone
stickers on it,
else's
dude.
bucket, perhaps. How did I end up
It
with
has the
someone else's
stickers on it.
bucket?
It must be
this
our
is
bucket.
all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket.
No, it
Now
disappeared.
he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed.
Up.
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad.
Truly
Where is it?
bucketless.
I must
Maidenless,
find it.
bucketless, even
Far off
worse.
in the distance now, he heard it, calling
Rats.
to him.
Well,
Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
okay.
Could it truly be? He rushed
Oh,
forward
but
from
those
room
are
to
not
room,
ours.
passing by one bucket after the next.
None of these are
None of them were
ours.
his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to
No.
me, Stanley. Find me.
I'm trying,
He had
okay?
to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
I mean, did
he
I
knew
though?
where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real
Above,
bucket
below.
was inside of him. all
Inside
along.
of me? What do you mean by
It was
that?
incredibly painful.
No!
Stanley
Ew.
doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Blat. Died, passed out. If you have a whole ass bucket inside of you, I wouldn't even
This
know
is
where
a
to
story
fit
of a
that.
woman named
Okay.
Mariella.
Yeah, this is slightly altered. This is a slightly altered ending, I see. I
Mariella
wasn't the
woke up on a
bucket, I
day
just
like
had a
any
bucket
other.
inside of me. Can
She
we see
rose,
it?
Got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
Woo!
and walked to her place of work.
Ah, the way she's just
But on
holding
this
a bucket
particular
there.
day, her walk was
Jesus.
interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through
Jesus.
town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the
Because I had a
problem
bucket
was.
inside of me.
This man had no bucket.
Bucket, bucket, bucket.
Of course.
Bucket
he
doesn't even
got
sound like a
mad,
fucking word
ranting
anymore,
and
dude.
raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could
It's
all
a
have been
video
prevented
game.
if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
But he didn't,
How
though.
cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself.
Heck yes!
Kicks ass.
No
And she
cussing here.
backflipped all the way to
She
work.
backflipped all the way to work. This game is very much lol random humor at parts, isn't it? I mean, it's all kind of random, but sometimes it's even lol random, I would say. Okay, I'll walk outside one more time, but I think we've had most of our fun. I know there's extra things that you can do. Again, there's a few things that you can do to fully complete the game. I wonder if I walk past him without picking up the bucket, that like I can never get back into the content room. That's kind of sad. I mean, it is a game from 2013, which is
Warmth
very
spread
lol
through
random.
Stanley's
That's
arms.
true.
With the bucket in his arms again,
It does
he
make
was
sense,
home.
yeah. They did keep like that spirit, but it's not like too cringy. It's a little lol random, but it's just, you know, it's a measure that I can very much take, I think. Yes. The woman is who all of us should aspire to be for real. Yeah, the woman has a good life. I mean, she does always commit the crime of unterlassene Hilfeleistung, but like, it's fine. But they're in Britain, so is it really fine? I bet they have something like that. No, I don't want to go in here. Yeah, there's more things you can do, but I don't wanna. I don't want to do this. I don't know how different the endings are gonna be.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
Like I
tightly
could
to his
run.
chest. This
Okay,
was
we
not
do
the
one
correct
more,
way
one
to
more,
the
one
meeting
more,
room.
one more, one
But
more.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
One
telling
more.
him that the employee
I want to
lounge was
jump
simply
off
place to
the
be.
elevator. That's the last thing I
And
want to
here it
do.
was.
Okay?
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
Nope.
this no? Never mind. The
Nope.
bucket was
One more,
wrong.
one more. I have one more thing I
Stanley
want
took
to
the
try
door
to
on
do.
his
We could
left
also
to
go.
go back to the meeting room.
Oh, that's actually pretty long though. The jumping off the thing.
No,
Said the bucket.
But I mean, you
don't
know.
go to the meeting room. Go
No, I'll
somewhere
disagree
else.
with you, Bucket
The cargo
Gamer.
lift, yeah, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley Parable
Stanley
narrator
did not
versus
question
Disco
why or
Elysium
how this
narrator.
bucket was speaking to
But
him.
those are actual
It should have
internal
alarmed him,
voices.
of course, because buckets can't talk. But
Huh,
Stanley
not
chose
alarmed.
not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No, actually. Danger everywhere. Danger. Isn't that true? Hey, Bucket, we're somewhere where you didn't want to be, and the narrator didn't want me to be, but I am here now, so...
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless...
I didn't
what
see
if
that.
the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
I mean, it has a
I
sticker on
suppose
it
would
that
explain a lot
says
about your
that it
behavior
is a
up to this
bucket,
point.
so...
Which, if that's true, well, my goodness. I think
Being
we have
alive
to do
is very
something
dangerous,
about it.
it's true.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much
Stanley
of the
can't
impact
read.
of the story is dependent
But there's like
on
a little
your
image.
understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
Are we gonna get a quiz?
Please, step in here for a
Okay,
moment.
I'll do that. I'm in here now. Okay. Ooh, quiz show! Let's go. That's very different. That's great.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
I'm
Simple
ready.
enough, right?
I'm ready.
This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not
Okay.
a bucket.
Very ready.
Okay,
Let's begin. Let's begin. I love a little game show. Yep, that looks
Item
like a...
one. Is this a bucket?
I mean, I'm a little sus about it because it doesn't have a sticker on it that says that it's a bucket, so I don't think so.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket.
Yeah, obviously.
Not an actual
Obviously.
bucket.
Time to make Homestuck. It's always been time to make Homestuck jokes. Sadly.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Also, it doesn't have a sticker on it.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual
That would
bucket.
make it a bucket, though, technically. I think. It needs to have a sticker. I'm not pressing yes until it has a sticker. Because that's how we know that our bucket is a bucket, is that it has a sticker of the bucket on it.
Is this a bucket?
Ce n'est pas une bucket. Vraiment, it could be trompe-l'œil, and as well, that's not the, you know, doesn't have a sticker on it.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
No, it doesn't have a sticker on it to tell us that it's a bucket. I don't think that any of these are buckets.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yeah, it's given bucket vibes, yes.
What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
I like that bucket. That's a good bucket. What you mean, gamer? What is a chair? Oh, no, not again.
Is this a bucket?
Oui.
Correct.
This is what I told you. This game has no sense. I love it. This very much could devolve into a what is a chair discussion.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No sticker. So no.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Well, if I win either way, then I don't mind. But if I lose either way, then how dare you?
Item... Wait, hold on. I
we
can't
done?
find the next
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Let me
Thank
see.
you.
It should be around here somewhere.
It's been getting tedious, gamer. You sure? You sure about that? I think that's a bucket, yeah.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
I'm seeing
and
a bucket
I don't appreciate
over there.
the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something.
Yeah,
and
is it
therefore
though?
nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing?
I
Answer me
am
straight,
easily
Stanley. Do you believe
able to
that
convince
nothing
myself
is a
of
bucket?
anything. Oui. Yeah.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
That is what happens
Yet
when you
now I'm
enter the
somewhat adrift.
debate about semantics
Do
like
any
that.
of us
Yeah.
know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You can be a bucket if you fold your hands the
Stanley,
correct way
I can't keep doing
to
this.
transport
I'm
water.
losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No!
Okay, here we go.
No, don't do that. Not the bucket erasure. How dare you?
What happened?
Is there Theseus'
Is everything
bucket?
gone?
There could
Why
be.
did everything disappear? Wait, Was everything a bucket?
Everything was a
Every
bucket
single
all
thing in the game
along.
was a bucket.
Ah, fuck, I knew it.
God, I had no idea.
Yeah.
How could... except me.
Mm.
I am
And
not
me,
a
I
bucket
guess.
after
I'm not
all.
a bucket either
And you,
because I'm still
Stanley,
here, yeah.
You're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Well, that's good.
Oh, this is wonderful
Something.
news. We're not buckets.
Cogito
I
ergo
actually
sum.
feel much more at
I
ease
think
right
therefore
now.
I am not
It's
a bucket.
delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So
Could be
tell you
worse. I
what,
was kind of
I'll
thinking about
reset
leaving anyway.
everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Quoi?
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Okay.
Who knows what that information might do to a person?
I will not share
All
this
right,
information. It's
here we go.
completely confidential. Do not worry about it at all in the slightest. The game was a bucket holding narrator and Stanley all along. Kinda true, isn't it? Fuck, the fucking layout is different. If the layout is sharply different,
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled.
I'm gonna have to
He'd
continue.
never be alone again, not truly alone.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. And
Why was
entered
it
the
so
door on his left.
different at the start? Bro, release me, game, release me. But this is the same again. I heard the bucket is a lie. That would be a reference they would definitely put in this fucking game. I don't have a completionist instinct. It is kind of endless, and I know that, but...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket
done
walked
that.
upstairs to the boss's office.
Well, the start was different, but other than that, there's not that much different, to be honest. We can ride the elevator. Bing boom. Bing boom. What if we go down? I don't know if that makes any difference. Look at this glowing paper. I mean, we've been in here before. Now with the bucket, the tunes are even better. There's more acoustics. It's at Stanley, I think. Step forward. Two, three, four. He doubles as a percussion instrument. He does. True, our bucket is very useful here. We could. I don't have a bucket in real life, sadly. I have monster cans. I don't know. They don't have the right like sound as for a bucket substitute, really, do they? I mean, they're kind of similar. I'm trying to do something more interesting than just, I don't know. Depending on how I hold it, the sound changes a lot. Anyway, is this a good point to exit from the game, by the way? I know, we haven't experienced it all, but if you want to find the last secret hidden endings of Stanley Parable, you can find the Stanley Parable on Steam or anywhere else where you get your video games. Resume the game, begin the game again. Settings, quit to menu. The sequel is now paused. That is a weird pausing screen. Also, they still have the good noises. Any point is a good point, right? I agree. I had fun exploring the Stanley Parable with you today. I think I've gotten all out of it that I wanted. How many are there? 5? No, I go get my fund pretty regularly. I have like 1, 2 euros in fund at the moment. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. Very nice, very nice. One more ending, she said, and I did that because afterwards I walked out again. Cautiously, but didn't do an ending. No more endings. Bye-bye. The end is never 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 the end. However, this is the end. I can go live my life now. A very bucket-free life. We do have a bucket, but it's not like a metal bucket. It's a plastic bucket. Oh, hello! It's VTuber Studio! Because when I close my game, OBS is like, hey, you do need a game to capture though. This one's running. Should I capture this? Okay. we can do that. This actually is the end. It's never the end. It's because I'm live again tomorrow. It's never the end. 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 I'm living my best disco life, collecting tear. Yes. Yes, I am. I mean, it's what you gotta do, right? It's what you gotta do. Once a week, I usually bring it away, though, so they accumulate. It's nice, it's nice. 2 seconds. Now, this is a game. Shows cam. Yeah, well, there's no cam open, so we're vibing. Crazy ones versus never the end. Who wins? Well, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. It's very fun to say, but you do start stumbling over your words after a while. Similarly with crazy ones, but for crazy ones, you have more time. I think you can do crazy ones longer. You might mess up too. I mean, similar chances, but I feel like you can get in a better rhythm, maybe, perhaps. Anyway, I'm now gonna go ask Tenji if he requires a walkie, although I think he probably will say no for now, but maybe later. And then, I don't know, then I'll lay down or something. Crazy is funnier, but never the end is never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end. It's fun to say. It's like nice. Feels good when you say it very fast as possible. Walkies, maybe, if he wishes for them. If not, I guess I'll just, I don't know, stand in a room of my choice and stare at the wall for a little bit. That sounds like a good activity after a game such as this. Tomorrow we're going to talk about some more news, and maybe drama, whatever the fuck comes up. And on Sunday, I'm not there, and on Saturday, I'm not there, and on Sunday, we're gonna do more art, I think, is what I put on the schedule, and that's also what we're gonna do. So until then, I'm gonna see you tomorrow if you have the time. Thanks for hanging out today. I had a lot of fun playing the Stanley Parable, and I'll see you on various social media platforms where I will be aggressively shilling the painting that I've made, so that please, people actually can get to look at it, because fucking platforms, algorithms, it happened once, you know. It should happen again. Anyway, I will tell Tenchi all the greetings from all of chat, and I'll see you. Bye, gamers. Watch water or something. I have so much time for things and activities. I have so many activities that I can do, and I will do. I'm sure I also have something that I have to do, but I just need to find that information, because I don't know or remember. Bye-bye. See you. Ciao.